I love this show. All right.
My name is PewDiePie.
Hello.
Hi.
PewDiePie, whatever. He's a funny Brit guy.
I'm obviously a Swedish person.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
It said what I thought it said?
She must be a bro.
Good
She knows
morning.
Swedish.
Good morning. You know, I'll be honest, guys. It's usually
It's okay. I get it, elders. You don't
Monday
like
mornings
making
are
fun.
usually when I put videos together, but I was just kind of like, can you guys hear me all right over the video, by the way?
It's not like you can do it better. I'm certain.
I just felt like doing a live stream instead of making a video today. I didn't really have a topic that came to mind,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
they
like, I don't
played
want
this
to
in an
force a
episode.
video if I don't have anything to say, so
It's not-
why not
something
do a
what?
live stream and hang out and chat with you guys?
Snappy fish.
What?
Snappy fish.
What? You, Jesus Christ!
Sounds fine? Okay, cool.
That's what I was thinking also, but I didn't say it.
They actually get it. Oh my god. They
Don't mind
actually
me.
like me.
Call me a Jesus freak. He needs
What's
help.
going up, Nostalgia? Gary Waller,
What is the
Jay, NES Addict in the house.
Oh, this guy really hates me, huh?
Pewds is a very good
Oh man,
title for this whole
I hate how
PU.
Does
the
she wants to
default
pee on me?
thumbnail
Well, at least let me
says
take my shirt off.
what it said like 2 days ago. I changed that like 2 days ago and it doesn't update. It's so freaking annoying. You guys ever run into that with Twitter
If
or
only you
wherever
knew,
you post,
lady.
wherever you share? It's so annoying.
So what exactly was he doing in these videos?
Beats me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's such clickbaity
Why is it so
nonsense.
mean?
That's not happening. That's not going to happen. The Switch isn't going to get banned in America. They've been sued like 6 times by the same company. Nothing's going to happen to the Switch. Like, that's... I'm not going to waste people's time. When I make videos, I don't want to waste people's time with something that's nonsense. And I feel like that's nonsense.
The duck should have narrated the whole thing.
Wait.
He's on to us.
Video quality lag. Sorry.
This lady's awesome.
I'm trying to understand this. So you're watching somebody else doing it instead of doing it
I
yourself.
don't know why my
What's the purpose of
internet sucks so much sometimes here.
Well, I don't know if you ever heard of sports. It's been around for maybe a couple thousand years. It might be a little too old for you.
It's funny. Alright? And it's healthy.
Speed test seems fine.
Good stuff.
I don't know
This
why
guy's
it's
awesome.
lagging.
It's intriguing
It's so
to see
annoying.
someone else deal with the, maybe
I pay for 50
frustration
megabits a
or
second,
deal
I'm
with
getting
the joy,
2.
You know, of doing something well or not.
See, they kind of get it. And they're not bad.
But again, if it's not something positive, it shouldn't exist.
Then why do you exist?
What's up, Rock Solid? How's it going?
PewDiePie's real name is Felix.
Yeah, that should
He's
be
from
enough
Sweden.
to stream.
That's
There we go. The quality's coming back a little bit.
Never known anybody from Sweden.
I still don't understand what's so weird about Swedish
Anyways, this
people.
isn't what I
Like,
wanted to be watching. I wanted to have some fun with you guys because I didn't want to make a pointless video. Oh no. That was stupid. See, things aren't funny when you try to be funny. You have to, for Try Not to Laugh compilations, they have to be things that you aren't expecting. Like riding a bike into the water is not hard to not laugh at because you fully expect that to happen. The Pikachu Game Spartan, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, always pay more for internet. I never update the firmware on my router ever, but sporadically it just goes out, and then sporadically it will just come back and work perfectly fine. Oh, that's crazy, Gary. Damn. Just think, guys. This channel has 2.2 million subscribers, and this has 200,000 views. That right there, 200,000 views. This is terrible. Let me guess, he falls. That's not funny. That's stupid. What? You should come to another one of the Oregon Retro Google Hangouts again sometime. Yeah, tell us. I definitely plan on it for sure. That was a lot of fun the other night. But I'll be honest, this is such a terrible compilation that I'm still waiting for something to be funny. Oh, that was kind of funny. Look at all of these Life Awesome showing up #1 and Try Not to Laugh. How do they do it? I'm actually more intrigued how they show up #1 on Try Not to Laugh when they're actually really funny Try Not to Laugh compilations that don't show up. And look at these tags. Can you guys see the tags here? Let me see if... Yeah, you can kind of see the tags. Let me move this over a little bit. Like, look at these tags. Funny fails, Try Not to Laugh, fails, fail, fail compilation, kid fails. Go figure. YouTube, try to figure it out. Good luck.
Look at you.
Try Not to Laugh Gaming Edition. Super Nintendo, I would love that if you would make that, dude. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Because these are... that are actually funny. Let's see, Try Not to Laugh that are actually funny. This one's got almost 8 million views. Let's check this. And a 4-to-1 like-dislike ratio.
To get these last pins, and it is a done deal. Mike Machuga has won his first ever title.
I can't see. I can't. What is all these? Click. Everything's showing up while I'm trying to do this.
He did it on TV, folks.
Mom, guess what day it is?
Sunday?
My birthday.
Logan, it's Christmas!
When you see somebody cute and you try to walk past all cool, but you look like this.
Storms be like.
Oh my god!
Yeah, these aren't funny. Stupid.
Excuse me, sir. Has there ever been a robbery at this establishment?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
Gonna start a farting channel? Yeah. That would be a gas. See, Gary, that's actually funnier than this entire video. That comment right there.
Mom?
You know how this is so bad is they've already had 2 Logan Paul appearances. Maybe that's why I hate it so much. Pull up Japanese pranks. Okay, Try Not to Laugh. Is that racist? Japanese pranks? Is that racist in the world today to say Japanese pranks? I don't know what's acceptable and what's not in the world today.
Hello everyone, I'm Quentin.
She's really cute.
Video reaction. I am recording. Yes. Hello everyone, I'm Quentin and this is my new video reaction. It will be again.
Only has 844 subscribers and she's that cute. And this has almost 37,000 views.
So yes. Anyway, I need to say something before to start.
I can see why she's not getting the subscribers. Like, just get to the... You click on the video that says Try Not to Laugh Japanese Pranks, and here we are. What are we? Almost 40 seconds in. Let's see how long it takes her to actually get to...
Right now, I can wear contact lenses, and I can't wear glasses.
She's not that cute?
My light in front of me.
I would say we have a severe disagreement on what qualifies as cute, Gary.
So it's a big problem for you, because you can see my computer in my eyes is no good. So probably I'm not going to read anything because I can't see. My sight is so horrible.
Like, holy crap, this explanation is killing me.
Together. I'm so scared because the last video I was
Well, actually, she could be wearing a hat because she's not that cute, and it's hiding all the parts of her that's makes her not cute. So by hiding it, it actually makes her look cuter. But I doubt it.
Okay, let's go.
She's not Smash JT cute. Well, I mean, who is NES Addict? Who is? Yeah, I'm sorry about the leg, guys. I apologize. And she also puts the video in a tiny little corner, and she puts herself as a gigantic screen. She's doing it backwards.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is where she dies.
Help her. Poor girl. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no.
Is it a fake ground?
Oh no.
I don't know. This is terrible. Sorry about the stream lag, guys. It should be back in a second. But don't worry, you're not missing anything, because that was really terrible. She needs to play, learn Showdown. Yeah, exactly. This one has 30 million views. Yeah, Nathan Barnett is hysterical. Yeah, always best to get straight to the point. If you notice a video that doesn't get straight to the point, it automatically gets a ton of downvotes, because that's the number one thing people hate on a video. Oh, man. That was actually pretty funny. Yeah, I feel like the Japanese pranks get away with a lot more because they don't have the legality issues that America runs into all the time. Like with blurring faces and stuff. I like how people are laughing at this too. It's quality. Yeah, it does kill your watch time for sure. I like how she hucked the bag like 1,000 feet in the air. Well, all the people involved in the pranks know each other. Yeah. I like how people run for their lives, like literally run for their lives, with their feet moving faster than their body. Did they say, you said I look pretty in Cantonese? Maybe. I don't know Cantonese. What? That was impressive video editing right there. DOA, if you're streaming right now, how are you over in my stream chatting with me? And why would you come to someone else's stream and say, hey, I'm streaming right now too? What's up, J-Love? How's it going? That's funny.
My name.
These are actually pretty funny. They're like laughing as he's running away. That's funny. These are all the same prank though. I'd like a little variety in the pranks. These are all the same thing. Look at her just sitting there. That seems kind of fake. Well, that sounded real. Oh yeah, I know that Brazil prank in the elevator. I've seen that one. That was really funny. Do not click, you'll lose this challenge. 2 weeks ago. Try not to laugh. Let's try this
Hello
one.
everybody, my name is Josh and welcome to Cast Trending. In this video we're going to be showing you guys the funniest Try Not to Laugh Challenge 2017.
Like, I'd already say, they don't need an introduction to a Try Not to Laugh challenge.
Pretty quickly before this video starts, we're just letting you know we're actually going to be doing a giveaway every single month of an Amazon gift card.
Oh my god, we don't care.
Hey, watch your mouth, woman!
Around me are familiar faces.
I've actually seen this one before. And another guy comes crashing through or something afterwards. Or no, he just says, hey, what's up? Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's gonna end in about 10 seconds, Joe. Hurry up! Hurry up!
Ow.
Do it! Tomorrow. So just quit. So just don't do it! Just let your dreams be dreams. Nothing is possible. Anyone else would do it. You're gonna wake up and quit. Don't let your dreams come true. Success is impossible. You should be giving up. Just stop there. Just stop starting over and quit. You're gonna just give up.
I can't help but watch this and think how much time went into putting this together. And it wasn't that great.
Gotta get.
I think I've seen this one.
Gotta get.
Oh man, this is some serious bass. That's fucking Oh.
Nice.
Hold on. What's the holder?
Where was the bag for that? It's a better question. Oh no. That was dumb.
Body powder that you can spray?
This always makes me laugh.
What could be next?
Oh, hey there, little girl. Want to go for a swim?
Oh no. What? No way that was a real cat. Oh. How's the video quality? Is it blurry or can you guys see me alright? Looks like it's pretty terrible.
Have you ever had a dream that you could do so
Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, it's at 480p. Hey, what's up, Krillin? What's up, Nate? How's it going?
early next week. The council also said it would continue to clear pavements, but it's warned that water supplies are now at critically low levels.
It's still dangerous for Dublin pedestrians.
Oh! Oh! Whoa. I really hope the cat comes back. Oh, nice. That's awesome.
From this day forward, until death do we part. Until death do we part. Dad.
Oh, what are you doing?
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town.
My wife's from Ohio, so I've been to
1868.
Cleveland a few times.
On fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has at least 2 DUIs. The flats look like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crypto.
Hey, what's up, Retro Game Players? How's it going, man?
So retarded that we think this is art. It could be worse, though. At least we're not Detroit.
I don't get what was so funny about that. What's up, Gary? Welcome back. Hey, big Metroid fan. How's it going? Yeah, the guitar one's hysterical. Most of these are pretty dumb, though, to be honest. Oh.
Hopefully it doesn't ruin my grass. It's okay, it's gonna die anyway.
What? Why would you even do what she's about to attempt right now? Why would you do this? That wasn't even that funny. They have the Christmas Story house maintained in Cleveland. Yikes. That's scary.
Why? But I want to put you on the bus. Mommy loves you. I love you, but don't follow me.
It just turned off the water.
That's actually pretty funny. Oh god. Oh god. Finally something worth watching. What? Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome.
I just got it. Andy is going to touch that door.
Oh, you did, Gary? I want to watch that now. What's it called, Gary? No, I mean, it's awesome. It's also embarrassing that that's kind of what they're known for. Oh, it's vlogs, not blogs. But there we go. There we go. 147 is short.
How to get your meat to cook faster.
Grill.
How to put your meat in submission. Beat it. How to be a bully to your meat. You pork belly of a loin. I showed him.
Had to be cool when you're outside grilling. You know, today's a beautiful day. I invited all the characters from Toy Story. I wonder why they didn't come to the barbecue. I really wanted Barbie to come. Just a little sample. God.
Oh, Chub Nasty, very cool. It's my son's birthday today as well.
It's still going.
A lot of birthdays around this time of year.
I hate it when you're starting a barbecue and then the vultures just come asking for pieces. I mean, seriously, the nerve of this guy. What do you think you're doing? You gonna get a piece of my meat?
What's up, Tarks? This is just a random hangout.
How to protect your meat. Wrap it up carefully.
Hey, what's up, Jesse? How's it going?
Another episode of Waller Life. My name is Gary Waller, and in this
That was
video,
pretty good, Gary.
we
There were
did a
some
lot of
parts
fun
that were
on the
really
barbecue
lame,
from
but other
yesterday.
parts that were
Little
really good
sunburn.
about it.
But hope you enjoy. Wasn't meant to offend anybody. Just to have some fun and have some laughs.
That was overall, it was very entertaining, though. Let's see. You said watermelon vine? Wrap it up, got ya. Where's watermelon vine? Not on your channel. I have not seen Super Troopers 2, no. Oh, you're just talking about watermelon vine in itself. Oh man, this has a lot of likes.
This is the most beautiful day! They got helmets on their heads, but I got a watermelon instead! This is glorious! Y'all thought I had a watermelon instead, but I got a team of pumpkin heads! This is athletic! He struggles to lift the weight, but I got watermelon to keep me in shape. This is romantic! He struggles to get the ladies, but dating debris in my watermelon Mercedes. This is life-saving! They almost drowned when they went out boating, but I got a watermelon to keep me floating. This is relaxing! He tossed and turned to the sound of thunder, but I got watermelon to soothe my slumber. This is hygienic! She showers with Pantene, but I got watermelon to keep me clean. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen! There's sherbet in my home, made out of watermelon! Yes, Lord! This is the most beautiful thing I ever seen! There's a hat in my home, made out of watermelon! Yes, nigga! Watermelon!
This guy is intense.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Come on! I just wanna chill, give you some watermelon! I had a beautiful dream. And watermelon was the theme!
That was funny but weird. Should see you right, meow. Yeah, that's something that you'd see on Saturday Night Live or something for sure. Actually, I'd say that's way funnier than something on Saturday Night Live, which makes me wonder why Saturday Night Live doesn't just hire people that are really talented on YouTube, because there's so much great talent on YouTube. $34 million views?
Hey, what's Obama's last name again?
Hey, yo, let's take a picture real quick.
All right.
On a perfect day. So I got 2 million followers now.
Oh, that's cool. Check out the picture over there.
Give me 5. Oh, up high. Okay. Down low. Nice try. What's on your shirt? Where? Twang. Hey, how old are you?
I'm 14.
Give me the bag or I shoot the girl.
Don't give it to him!
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you.
I got
got 10 seconds left. What do I do?
Got the black and the blue eye.
All right, cool.
Wait. Look on the way.
Sure.
Bro, hurry up. Oh, no, stop yelling at me.
Get it together.
Nigga, we made it. Hey.
Hip Hop Disney, Frozen. She the ice queen and she got the land froze. Snow be piling up.
Hey, Steph Curry. You still looking for that super suit?
Okay, does anybody know the safest way to secure a small child in the back of a car without a car seat? Because that's the best I could do. When you good, right? You comfortable? He's good. Where'd you get that book from?
Barnes and Nobles.
What'd you say?
Barnes and
I never used Vine either. I heard someone gave a rumor that the guy who made Vine is making Vine 2 right now. Like, apparently he sold Vine and then they closed it out, and now he's making Vine 2. This should be debuting soon.
Instead of turning up, you need to be learning up. Get your grades lit, textbooks and skills, not Netflix and chill.
Hey, break time play? Let's go, dog.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since you're pretty. Nobody. Oh, for real?
For real?
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing
Stop
that?
copying me.
Stop copying me.
Nigger.
Nigger.
Came up, that's all me. Throwback, that's small me. Home run, baseball me. All me. When I wake up in the morning, love.
Settle down, okay? Our next purpose. This one right here. Congregations are grata. Okay, who changed the board? Brian. Hey, son, I bought you a new Toyota.
You bought me a car?
Toyota?
Okay. Time's up. There's 1 second. That's what I meant. What we learned?
Next, we're gonna make the soup, and for that, you're gonna need
a potato.
Now, make sure when you cut it, you
Hold it
so
down.
it doesn't slip.
Okay.
Bro, oh my God, who blew up the bathroom? You're the one who did it, aren't you?
No, not.
Did you do it?
Bitch.
What about you?
No, nigga.
What else could that be describing?
Going down, feeling like a millionaire, riding with the top.
Hip Hop Disney Channel, we've got Frozen.
I was trying to do some
February 7th, 2017. Just over a year ago.
Those girls in the club that stick together and don't want to get danced on.
Ha.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This is
All
great.
rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker.
What do you think? I'm
Is he
stupid?
talking to himself?
I wouldn't find out about it?
He's got a Bluetooth.
That's right. You better walk away.
Oh, no, he crazy for real.
Are you ready for the movies?
I thought just you and Mom were going.
No, you come too. Let's make it a threesome.
Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something. They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks.
Did you go to Chipotle?
You focus too much, Tarks. The opposite of me.
And drop that.
What's up, Retro Heck? How's it going?
About to play some Jenga, you down? Nah, I'm good on Jenga. What, you got a weak pull-out game? Hey, my son's got a weak pull-out game. Honey?
What?
Where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit? Hey, you want to go see a movie at 6? My hamster died when I was 6.
Believe me.
That was
Yo,
great.
check this out. Let me see that. Oh, Lord. Hey, what we learned? Give me 5. All right, fine. You're not tricking me again,
look,
dude.
I got you something.
What you got? Kill him. Going to the store. You want something?
Yeah, can you give me some juicy fruit?
Juicy food only lasts like 2 seconds.
What, like you did last night?
There's gonna be another sign. Oh no. That's funny. What's up, Bland Bland? How's it going?
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the.
You stupid. Bitch, you want to say it in my face? Stupid. Bitch, you want to say it on Snapchat? Stupid. Bitch, you want to say it in class? Alright.
Hey, man.
I haven't seen you since last week.
When is the 4th of July?
Oh, my God.
This is why you stupid. Hey, kids about to be like, I'm in the front of my church. Get my praise on.
It's white because it reflects all light, right?
Of course.
And mirrors reflect all light too.
Obviously.
So why don't they look the same?
Because they're... I got some chicken. You want a piece? Why? Because I'm black? Well, if you don't want it, give me the chicken. I knew it. Shut up. All right, son, do you drink? No. Do you smoke? No. Are you sexually active? No. You sure? Yes.
Who are you?
Santa.
You don't look like Santa.
Well, Santa can't be black.
Why are you so skinny?
I eat pears now and shit.
Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your light.
So my brother thinks he's Barack Obama.
I'm running for president.
He's class president, dude.
Haters gonna hate. I ain't worried about nothing.
It's high school.
He sounds just like Barack.
Put that in the oven for about 21 minutes. That's gonna give us enough time to make the fruit salad.
Barely.
So grab a couple of
pears.
Hold up. Hey. Surprise, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker.
All right, looking good. Actually, can I get you to turn your head just a little bit? Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's try it.
We got a new banger on Hip Hop Disney. They call this one Sleeping Beauty. Bitch, you rested.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Alligator.
Sit the fuck down.
What do you mean? All right, you're wrong. That's it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, great. So you got jokes. She said we should hang out. She wants me to come over. I think she wants the D. You stupid. Bitch, you want to say it in my face? Stupid. Bitch, you want to say it in the shower? Stupid. Bitch, you want to say it in braille?
It says stupid.
All right. Just grab something to eat. I can see you. No, you can't.
Ain't really fuck with me way back then, but how about
The problem with these vines is it's non-stop, so it's so hard to even like chat and react, because it's like before you can even react to the next one or to the previous one, it's already on to the next one. But no, I was telling people who were here, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I was gonna make a video this morning, but I couldn't find a topic that was worth my time to make the topic. But that's why I want to do a live stream. And man, I don't know what to even be covering right now, because there's a lot going on in the game world, but nothing seems worth my time to investigate compared to previous weeks. So that can change on a dime, though, so I'm not really stressed about it. I will tell you guys, I spoke to Roberto Blake on a live stream the other day, and he blocked me from his channel, so that happened. And he blocked me because I simply disagreed with his mindset. Current state of game collecting. I mean, I feel like I've covered the current state of game collecting to death. Like, I don't know what more I can say about it. Current state of game collecting is it's a shit show trying to figure out where to even get your games and how, and if you should bother buying them physical or digital, and what system to collect for and why. That's an easy way to get blocked. Yeah, it was something so minor that it threw me for a loop. And well, basically, if you guys are interested, I know Avedon Smith was in the chat with me, so he saw it all happen, but there was like 200 people in the chat, and it's all flying through, and he's just talking about like how to successfully grow your channel, like he always does. And he's like, it's easy to grow your channel. You just have to have a direction. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to be dedicated to it. And that's the problem with people today, is they're just not dedicated. They just don't want to put the effort in that it requires. And I'm like, dude, no, YouTube's changed. YouTube is screwing over small creators. You don't know what it's like to be a small creator in this environment. And he didn't really say anything to that, but then he said something about why people complain about YouTube all the time, and YouTube's not the problem. It's the creators that are the problem. And I wrote something along the lines of, no, YouTube's the problem, because they're bowing down to advertisers and fake news sites that are causing drama just to get clicks on their sites, instead of standing up to them and saying, these advertisers need us just as much as we need them. And he's like, that's not true at all, and you shouldn't be saying that stuff like that, because YouTube is doing what's in the best interest for the creators. And what they've done with the adpocalypse and how they've gone about fixing it is something that they should be admired for. And how dare you even say they should? He didn't say how dare you, but he said something along the lines of, how dare you question the authority of YouTube? And I'm just like, dude, you don't even know. You don't even know. I'm glad you don't kick people out for not agreeing. Well, that's what I said. So after I got booted from his chat, I signed in with an alt account to question why I got booted from the chat. And he's like, you know what he said? This is hysterical. He goes, that's the good thing about YouTube is this is my space on the internet and I can control how this chat runs. And if you don't like it, get out. And I'm like, that's exactly what the problem with YouTube is doing to creators, is they're pushing out all the small people because they run the platform and they can decide who's successful and not. And you're doing the same exact goddamn thing on your channel right now. So it was it was something to behold. I lost a tremendous amount of respect for Roberto Blake. It was Roberto Blake, rock solid, if I didn't say it, sorry. Lost a tremendous amount of respect for him. And I used to actually really look up to him as someone who would provide insight on how to grow your channel, but I've noticed it's just a lot of hearsay and a lot of this is what I think you should do, but nothing's actually proven what he's saying. It's not true. And one of my buddies I was talking to on the phone after it all went down, he goes, you know, the funny thing about Roberto Blake, and I didn't mean to turn this stream into an anti-Roberto Blake stream, because if you love him, more power to you. You're more than welcome to. But he goes, the funny thing about Roberto Blake is if he was so good at growing subscribers to the millions, like he tells people how he's able to grow channels to the millions if they just follow his simple process, why does he only have 300,000 subscribers? And I'm like, that's a good point. That's like a psychic saying they can predict the future, but they can't tell you lottery numbers. Take it with a grain of salt. You don't know who Roberto Blake is? That's probably for the best. Yeah, Brian, I did watch that, and that was an awesome channel trailer. I didn't watch the second one. I saw he posted 2 channel trailers. I didn't see the second one yet, but why is it that with copyright claims that the burden of evidence is always... Yeah, that's another thing that's wrong with YouTube, and I think that's an easy way out for YouTube to get away from any kind of legal issues, is they just say, you know, it's all on the owner to prove it, as opposed to the other way around, which is obnoxious. Well, that's the other thing, Tarks, I was going to say. It's hysterical because he always talks a big game. Oh, I've been featured on Forbes. I've done this. I've done that. I've been featured here. I'm a guest speaker for all these big places, and I'm a big deal on YouTube, and YouTube looks up to him, and more power to him. And then you look at his videos over the past 3 months, and none of them have cracked 3,000 views. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know. I have like 4,400, 4,500 subs. I don't even know what I have, somewhere around there. I'm getting almost as many views as he is consistently. I don't understand how he's only getting 3,000 views with 300,000 subscribers. Like, what does that say? He has 300,000 subs in the last 3 months, only 2 videos. Exactly, Tarks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying it. Gary, I'm calling it, you should start a podcast. You know, I should. I've had a couple people approach me asking me to start a podcast with them, and I've turned it down only because my schedule is so inconsistent that I'm unable to fulfill a commitment of, at this time every week or every couple weeks I can get together with the kids and everything. It's been tough, but I think the more I focus on the channel and the more I get my thoughts together and actually organize my life with this, I think a podcast is something that Smashcast. Brian, that would be the name of it. Smashcast. I love it. I love it. I mean, I think the name is so good that I almost need to make a podcast because I need something to fill that name because it's so good. What's up, Solid Nate? Welcome to the stream. Lucius Showcase, welcome. Solid Nate, the initial winner from the Superhero Game Squad's first merchandise game show. I've become picky with who I watch and listen to. Prefer open-minded folks who don't fold when debates get heated. No, exactly, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like my outlook on life has always been to take everything into consideration. There's one YouTuber in a TV commercial. I once seen Casey Neistat on one on TV. Oh yeah, YouTubers are in commercials from time to time for sure. I know the completionist Gerard is doing commercials for Square Enix right now for their Final Fantasy mobile port. I've become picky. I wanted to say bland. As far as me, I've always looked at things with an open mind because I'm the youngest of 5 boys in my family, and I always felt like I was the peacekeeper when I was growing up because all my brothers would always be arguing and fighting with each other, and I was always trying to be the let's come to a middle ground so we're not always fighting about stuff. And in doing so, I start fighting about stuff. I think paying as a substitute for actual marketing is disingenuous. Paying as a substitute for actual marketing is disingenuous. Can you expand on that, Oak City? Live stream once a month, take the audio and upload it. I don't know. I know the schedule is tight, but from what I'm learning, all platforms are ways to grow. Yeah, that's true. The rock solid smash cast. Well, Gary, you'd be the 3rd or 4th person in line to do it. How do you ball? How do you ball? How do you balance the channel and family life? Is it hard? Yes. The balancing the channel and family life is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I know I don't think NES Addict is still in here, but I've had a lot of talks with Jay about it because he's got a family as well, and he's trying to do the channel. He's hit me up on Facebook, and we've had conversations privately, and he's like, how do you find the time to do the videos, and how do you find the time to play the video games and be there for your family? And it's hard. It's really hard. Over the weekend, I had to separate YouTube from family life. Like, I went to the beach with my family yesterday. I had my birthday party for my son on Saturday on Cinco de Mayo. We had a pool party and a whole bunch of people over here. So it's a really delicate balance to find time to do the channel and do the family thing. I've kind of followed like what Superhero Game Squad has said, Aaron or Riff, how he does like a 9 to 5 with it, and then when he goes home he doesn't really do YouTube. And I think the more I'm doing YouTube, the more I'm trying to separate YouTube from personal life so that I can actually not get too enthralled with it, because it can get pretty depressing, I've found personally, if you pour your heart and soul into your channel and it's not growing at the rate that you would expect it to with the amount of work that you're putting into it. It can really get you down. So you need to find the balance of putting the work into the channel and enjoying your life, and if you have a family, enjoying your family life at the same time, because if you can't do that, then it's going to bring your entire world down. Sorry, I'm falling behind on the chat here. I'll be the 8th person in the play. All right, Lucius. Is my wife supportive of it? That depends on the day, to be honest. I think she really wants it to be successful. She sees the work I put into it, and she sees how I have been somewhat successful in the grand scheme compared to a lot of other channels that started at the same time. But she also, if I'm going to be pouring the amount of time into it that I have been, she wants to see some sort of financial gain, or else it's not going to be sustainable for the long run, which I understand. And that's partially part of the reason why I may start a Patreon sooner than I wanted to. I didn't want to start a Patreon. I really didn't want to start a Patreon. I wanted just to grow organically and hopefully make enough money off of the advertisements and stuff, and maybe start a Patreon like when I got to like 10,000 subscribers or something. But it's been so hard. It really has. And I don't mean to sound like this is a pity party, because all I'm saying is I can relate to everybody in this chat, because I know exactly how you feel and what you're going through, and I'm right there. I may have a few more subscribers than you, but it doesn't change the outlook in the grand scheme by any means. Yeah, putting in the hard work and not getting results is the ultimate banging your head against the wall. But I need to get another glass of water. So let me turn this on for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, we got a gun. Cold outside. You fool! Whoa! You don't know the meaning of cold. Who is you? I'm a northerner. Where did you come? Check this out. Welcome to Waffle House. Can I take your order? Yeah. Do you have any blue waffles? We used to, but your mom stopped working here. You don't eat my fries. All right. What we learned.
Y'all check out this new single by Hip Hop Disney. It's called Finding Nemo. I'm a lost ass bitch. Hey,
What's good? Right. You gonna go? I'll swing. I will swing. I will swing. I told you. Whatever.
What do you want?
Y'all take some fries?
What do you want?
Some fries?
What do you want?
Some fries, mother...
Hey, can I have a ride? So you just gonna ask me for a ride? I'm like I just drive you all over the place. Man, I'm sick and tired of you freaking.
Back in the living, the pack in the.
Okay, so today we're gonna use these nuts to make some trail mix. And while you're throwing everything together, go ahead and put this in the microwave until you hear it go. You're gonna need some
baking soda.
After you put it in the
motherfucking
oven, you're gonna bake it for.
All periodically time.
Whoa, this my song. Sit down, boy. You don't know nothing about this. Everybody knows this. No, they don't.
COP! Roll it down, fold it down, scroll it down, slow it down.
Is it too early for a glass of wine? What time is it? It's 10:30 in the morning. I don't think it's too early for a glass of wine. Water, what is this? What happened to the wine? Is it 5 p.m. somewhere? No, exactly, Lucius. Let me get a glass. Hold on. On the menu today, we have Blackstone Merlot, which was $4.50 for a bottle at Costco. Can't beat it. Yeah, subscribers don't really matter. The only reason subscribers matter, and this is something that Roberto Blake was missing out on during his rant about how YouTube's amazing and people who can't be successful at YouTube suck. Subscribers matter for the initial hit, the notification squad, people that show up immediately when you post the video. The more people you can get to watch your video as soon as you post it, the more likely, from what I've seen, the more likely it is for your video to be recommended to people who aren't necessarily watching your content, which is a way to grow. Okay, let me scroll up and read what you wrote. Sorry, I totally missed what you said there, Tarks. Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point, Tarks. Yeah, I'll probably do it. I mean, I'm half tempted to crack open the wine. Yeah, no, seriously. This... what I should probably do is I'd love to set up a chat with you guys where I could actually have you doing the Google Hangouts. Because I feel like a conversation with people talking is a lot better than me just reading the chat section and reacting to it. But just increased likelihood of views. What's that? Subs? Yeah. But that's the problem. Like, what I've noticed with YouTube for being a successful channel, and this really, it can get to you if you let it. But do it because you love doing it. Don't do it because you hope it will work. And I know I say that doing it from a perspective of, I really hope this works, but I really hope it works because I love doing it. So I guess that justifies it. Because this is what I want to be doing. I feel like it's a natural fit for me. I feel comfortable with it. I feel like I bring something, bring an angle that's interesting and entertaining that I don't see anyone else doing. But it's still not enough for me to be breaking through. You need to either put the time in, yeah, no, I never skip ads for anyone in this chat. I never skip ads for, and I feel like that's the least you can do, is not skip ads for people you know. I skip ads all the time if it's just a video that I'm watching that is someone I don't know, because I can't stand watching ads. But I'll always watch an ad for you guys, always. Ad block is for Vivo and BuzzFeed, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so unfortunately, as much as I do the channel help things and try to stay positive, you also need to be real with your expectations on what you're going to be getting out of this. And if you don't know somebody who's got a few 100,000 subscribers that is willing to directly promote your channel one-on-one with its audience, it's going to be a long road to the top. I appreciate that, Oak City. Thank you. Wine's already getting to him. Forgetful. No, I don't need wine to forget things. I use wine to remember things. But it's just one of those things where I've been around the block long enough with YouTube where I've been knee deep in the BS for going on almost 2 years now. Well, a year and a half, not even 2 years. And I've seen the entire... Seriously, I used to use that block stuff a couple years ago. Yeah, no, I hear you, Tox, exactly. I've seen the entire... for lack of a better word, I'll say Tark's gauntlet. I've seen the entire gauntlet of creators, and really quality creators that are making amazing videos, that are sharing their content, that are getting known in the community. And it always seems to sputter out and die. And people wonder how to perpetuate your videos, to keep getting them shared, to keep growing. And it's really comes down to a few different things. One, you just make the most epic video ever, and it's just so perfect that it has to be shared for whatever reason. Whatever you did with that video is so great that it will just perpetually be shared by everybody. Usually it involves comedy, because comedy sells, but not always, but usually. Or you bring something unique to the platform that you can't find anywhere else. Like, someone did like a super slow motion Super Mario Brothers 1 with a camera right up to the screen so you could see the lines scanning it. Didn't really necessarily present it in an entertaining way, but it brought something new to the platform that no one had seen before. Bland. No, RGT85, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. And he's grown rapidly. But he does know some big channels that have directly helped promote him. I mean, Woodhawker's probably the number one that comes to mind, who has over, what's he have, like 200,000 subs now or something like that, and constantly promotes RGT85 in a lot of his videos. I haven't seen it recently, but leading up to the past few months, he's constantly promoted him. What's up, Granite Banana? That was the slow-mo guys. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, so they brought something really unique to the platform. They brought something that no one else was doing. And it wasn't necessarily the hardest video to make. It was just more a matter of getting a super slow-mo camera and putting it up to a screen and then talking about the results of it. And now it's got like, what, 8 million views or something. So it's not necessarily how you present the material. Sometimes it's what material are you presenting that no one else has presented. That's something that's very unique to you. Good, man. I've been playing a game I think you may be interested in. Well, tell me. I am very interested. But that's one way, is to bring something to the table that is unique and special, or just knocks it out of the park. Like JonTron's videos. He just knocks it out of the park every single time he makes a video. Also, talks Switch constantly. Well, I mean, it does, Blam Blam, but I talk Switch constantly. And I would say RGT doesn't talk Switch constantly. He does a lot of Sega stuff, too. You need more than just talking about one platform consistently. Coffee Crisis. I have heard of Coffee Crisis. I've seen John Riggs play it, and I've seen Radical Reggie play it. I have not personally played it myself, though. But I did ask them about Coffee Crisis, and I wanted a physical copy of that for the Genesis or the Mega Drive from where you are. And hadn't heard back. But I am interested in Coffee Crisis, and I will check it out for sure. But anyway, that's one way, is to make a really good video. The other way, like I said, you got to know somebody who will constantly promote your videos, and you have to make good content, because if you make crap content and you got a big channel, even Markiplier or PewDiePie, they've recommended channels in the past that are their friends or something a long time ago. Or there's a situation with a kid that actually had cancer or something. I don't know the status of that child now, but they talked about that channel. They gained like 50,000 subscribers overnight, but then the content wasn't there to sustain it, so they lose all the subscribers and they don't get the views, so it doesn't matter. So you need to have good quality, and you need to know somebody to promote it to rise in the ranks faster. And the third way is the hardest way, and that's YouTube reaching out to you specifically, directly, via an email saying, we'd like to feature your channel on our platform as a rising creator. And I know that happened with, off the top of my head, Scott the Waz. I actually private messaged him on Twitter when that happened, when I saw he was being featured as a creator on the rise, and I said, how did you get listed as a creator on the rise? And he goes, YouTube just emailed me and asked me if I'd be okay with being listed on their homepage. And he's like, yeah. And he also wrote how he thought it might have been fake or a joke or something, because he's like, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. So yeah, don't expect that to ever happen. William Bass views are high on Switch videos. Some others, I think his new stuff is great. No, exactly. His views, I mean, obviously, because that's the other problem with the YouTube platform. And that is, it's not YouTube's fault. And mark that down, because that's one of the few times you'll hear me say that. But it's not YouTube's fault that it seems to be people gravitate towards new stuff, new content, new what's happening now, what's out now, instead of focusing on evergreen content about things that have already been out, even if there's something that's been out that people don't know about because it's not new, they don't care about it. And I feel like that's kind of a problem with not just US society, but worldwide society, where it's propagation of creating a false narrative of trying to sell new things to people, even if those new things are not better than things that are already existing. Someone clip that. We need to use that in videos. Exactly. Me as a channel, I'm finding it difficult to grow, but I'm still having loads of fun. as long as you're still having loads of fun, that's all that matters at the end of the day, Grana. Like I said, with your content in particular, I think it's geared more towards younger kids, especially with the banana puppet. And I think if you really honed in on that, you could really be ultra successful, kind of reminiscent of one of the alternate channels that Superhero Game Squad has when they do kid video game stuff and they dress up as characters and do videos on that. I think trying to sell your shtick to an older audience is going to be challenging. Smash is a YouTube apologist. It's not. Well, that's the other thing, Lucius. You can make anyone say anything you want on YouTube, so it's hard to know who to trust. Yeah, keep the grumpy munchkins away. That's for sure. But that's another thing. I talk to Grumpy Munchkins a lot. He's one of my best friends on the platform because, one, he's dedicated, he's learned, he studies up on the algorithm, on how to game the system of YouTube. And even he's fallen under times of frustration and stress because he's one of those people that pours his heart and soul into every video, and the videos he makes are so good, but because they deal with topics that may not be, SJW friendly, as we've learned YouTube to be, his videos are throttled, his views are throttled, his videos aren't promoted, and they never get seen, and it's really unfortunate for the direction that YouTube is headed. And this is another thing that I said I don't mean to pull it back to this, but this is another thing I said to Roberto Blake with my alternate account after I was blocked, talking about how YouTube is creating an environment where it's just people who are happy and, oh, this is we're talking about a bag of lollipops that we opened up today and how they taste with the sugar, and oh my god, this is great. It's like, that's not what YouTube is meant to be. That's never what YouTube was meant to be. But by curbing what YouTubers are trying to create and creating a narrative for their platform, it's pigeonholing the success of creators to being geared towards everything being kid friendly. Or bland SJW friendly, exactly. And that really pissed off Roberto Blake. So, and then he proceeded to block my alt account after I said all that. So, which he has the right to do because it was on his channel, but it also shows his lack of understanding for direction and lack of wanting to know what's going on behind the scenes. Hey, what's up, Rax? How's it going, buddy? And another thing, bland, as far as and Rock Solid, he is when I think SJW, I think Roberto Blake. That is exactly right. He is, like, there's a picture of him in the dictionary next to SJW. That doesn't mean he's a bad person. That doesn't mean he is wrong. His opinions widely differ from mine, and how he approaches things widely differ from the way I feel like it should be. But what it should be and what it is are two completely different things. It's easier to block than disapprove. And if he can't disapprove you, then his book filled with $5 words stops selling. Yeah, you're right. You're right. More like Rax JW. But yeah, so that was a frustrating thing with that situation. The direction of YouTube is going towards a very it's going to a bad place, and I wish it didn't go this direction. But his excuse was, it's a private platform, they have the right to do whatever they want. And you know what he said? If people don't like it, they can leave. But you know what? That's not necessarily true. If people don't like it, they can't leave because there's no competition. There's nowhere else you can go to be a creator and get seen by people. That's like saying eBay starts blocking certain sales of things you want to be selling that, I mean, obviously, like, things that aren't illegal. Like, obviously, block a sale of, like, drugs or something. But if eBay started blocking a sale of Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat's violent and they don't want to perpetuate the sales of Mortal Kombat, so eBay stops letting you sell Mortal Kombat. Where are you going to go to sell Mortal Kombat if you want to sell it worldwide for the prices that eBay gets you? Like, that's why I say it's complete BS, and that's why it needs some sort of... I hesitate to say government intervention, because that's going to probably make it worse in the long run. But there needs to be something that is in place, like a rule or a law that says, hey, this platform is governed by these regulations, so advertisers and news agencies can't come after them because they are protected by these laws that allow them to be free on what they do. And government has never solved any problem. All government's done is caused more problems and cost more money in the process of doing so. My brother always said, people can't just watch something and think, it's not for me. They always have to say something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, going to a bad place like the backseat of a Yugo with the grumpy munchkins. Exactly. Then advertisers will just leave. Well, you know, Lucius, I would say advertisers have the right to not advertise on a platform, but similar to creators, advertisers have nowhere else to go to reach the kind of audience for the low prices. And when I say low prices, I mean Google doesn't barely charge anybody for an advertisement compared to reaching an audience on TV and what it costs for an advertisement on TV to reach that same amount of people. So advertisers may say they'd leave, but that's the same thing as creators saying they'd leave, because ultimately there's nowhere else to go to reach the audience. That's like saying Mortal Kombat's not allowed to be sold on eBay. Okay, I'm the seller of Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to sell it on eBay. No, you're going to come back to eBay and you're going to say, I want to sell this on eBay because this is the place to do it. And I feel like that's exactly what advertisers would do, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these kid-friendly McDonald's and Disneyland. Oh my God, they're great. Who cares if your advertisement is shown before something that's questionable content? If people look at the platform as a platform of videos of all kinds, instead of saying individual videos need to be marked, how about saying it's kind of a gumball machine where you turn the quarter and you get the color gumball that falls out, and that's how it works. And presenting that to the advertisers as, we can't tell you where your information is going to be presented. We're just gonna show it on videos on our platform. Take it or leave it. And if CNN and if the Huffington Post, the biggest SJW site on the planet, tries to say otherwise, guess what? They might make a minor impact, but I think in the grand scheme, the pendulum always swings, and it'll swing back eventually. And I'd like to think once YouTube gets new leadership, the pendulum will start swinging back towards the direction of normalcy. And when I say normal, I mean things that are common sense, things that should be common sense that are completely gone on people these days. Hey, what's up, Chris Levi? Sorry, I've kind of been on a rant, so I'm missing the chat. I even missed my wife called me. I didn't even answer her. I feel bad. I'm going to text her. Hold on a sec. Where is she? Live streaming. What's up? Let me catch up with the chat here, though. Sorry. Well, yeah, but BuzzFeed, Slate, and Mary Sue aren't nearly as popular and shared as Huffington Post. The Huffington Post seems to be shared everywhere. TV and radio carry certain promises. YouTube can get a screen cap of Coke ad in front of a Baby Killer 2000. Is bad or LOL? Well, I feel like, Lucius, I feel like that you said it right there, though. It comes with the territory of the platform you're advertising on. If a company doesn't want to be seen with, I'm trying to think of something like a Ku Klux Klan video or something like that, then they have the choice to not advertise on the platform totally. But by giving them the choice, you're giving in to the advertisers and you're letting them dictate the direction of the platform instead of the other way around. And it's really hard to come back from that once YouTube made the decision they did to go that direction. And it was a decision made out of desperation. It seems like it was a snap decision. It wasn't something that was well thought out. And that's unfortunate because coming back from that's going to be extremely challenging to hit the advertisers with, that's not how we're doing it anymore here. Because now the advertisers will say, well, that's how you used to do it, so now we're definitely leaving. Instead of initially hitting them with, no, this is YouTube. This is a platform where we allow people to be themselves on their channels. They're content creators. And if you want to advertise with us, you get the good with the bad. Take it or leave it. And maybe they'd leave, but guess what? If you guys understood the dynamics of the cost of advertisements compared to the cost of advertisements on radio and on TV, you would see why advertisers keep coming back to YouTube. This is where everybody is. This is the modern age of technology. This is where everyone is watching their information. It's where you're getting your entertainment from. It's where you're getting your information from. It's where you're getting your news from. It's where you're getting your music from. It's where you're getting your propaganda from. Hate ads, tired of... I mean, you can hate ads all you want, but Bland, I'd say to you, no one's forcing you to watch YouTube. And in that light, I'm almost like Robert Blake, where I say, I'm not forcing you to watch YouTube. If you don't want to watch the ads, you don't have to watch YouTube. And I used to be on the other side of that fence. I used to say, case in point, hold on a second, case in point, try it now. At any time, any of the week, try a section. You see how long it takes to find a BuzzFeed video. Yeah, let me guess. It's probably in the top 5 every time. Hold on a second. What's up, Corpse Flood? I don't remember if I said hi to you, but how's it going? Stop producing excellent content and I'll leave, bastard. I'm sorry, I'll start sucking. Oh, man. But, no, I mean, I'll tell you guys, like, I've had a lot of frustration with the politics of YouTube, the direction YouTube's been heading. And I feel like I could do an entire podcast. God, I could talk for 24 hours straight about what YouTube's doing wrong and what they're doing right. Because I don't want to say they're doing everything wrong. To their credit, YouTube's done a lot to help new creators, to help people get started. But the problem is it's such a... what's the word? Crowded. It's such a crowded marketplace, and YouTube is a marketplace at the end of the day. It's such a crowded marketplace with a lot of redundant information, a lot of poor quality, and the poor quality really, really brings the platform down from the perspective of a small creator. Say you're a small creator, which from the channels that I know in this stream... What's up, Sheikh Basan? How's it going? From the channels that I know in this chat right now, you are all excellent content creators. The problem comes in when you have those like 8-year-old to 12-year-old channels, kid channels that don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to edit. They don't know how to make quality content. And they're thrown in with rock solid productions. And you're like, well, you look at the sub count as a viewer, and you'd be lying to yourself if you said it didn't matter. If you look at the sub count, because I talked to my buddy who watches YouTube who does not make content, and he said I'm the only person he's subbed to that's under 1 million subscribers because he doesn't waste his time with channels that are small because there's so many bad channels out there. You're PewDiePie? How come you're not PewDiePie if you're PewDiePie? Are you too scared to show your real identity, Sheikh Basan? I watched a 12-year-old stream Fortnite the other day and confessed to this girl he was playing with that he thought she was cute. It was so wholesome. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. But either way, it's funny. But let me scroll up here. Hold on. Trust me, when it comes to not making excellent content, I'm an expert on sucking. No, rock solid. You actually have great content. I really enjoy the way you present your material and how thorough you are. Can I volume up? Can you guys hear me okay? My volume's all the way up, dude. No sarcasm, otherwise this channel's trash, haha. Just enjoying the nice weather here, finally working on more shelves in the game room. Nice, nice. Having a couple of adult bevies. Well, I will cheers you to that, adult bevies. Cheers. You hear me fine? Okay, cool. So, I guess to continue my rant on what's wrong with YouTube is, the problem's kind of twofold. It goes back to all of us who started our channels within the past, let's say 5 years. If you started your YouTube channel within the last 5 years, it's going to be a struggle. And that's because it's a very crowded field. I'd almost go back as far as 8 years. Basically, as far back as when YouTube started allowing advertisements is when... You can't hear me over the loud Coke ad. When YouTube and Google got together and put in AdSense and allowed advertisements is when the platform got crowded because it was monetized. People saw that you could make money by just talking to a video. So everybody and their mother, literally everybody and their mother, started becoming a YouTuber, for better or for worse. And it made it really challenging to find the content creators that were actually putting their effort into making videos compared to those who were just talking into a phone and saying, hey, here's my kid playing with the latest Matchbox cars. What if what's wrong with YouTube is people complaining about what's wrong with YouTube? Well, I mean, I guess I would be Exhibit A. Dude. I'm perpetuating the problem by talking about it more. But I honestly feel like you got to talk about it if you're going to fix anything. And I think we can all agree that there's a problem with YouTube. What does mine say? What do you mean, what does yours say? I think we'll all agree that there's a problem with YouTube. And we need to fix that problem. Now, people will disagree what that problem is. And I think that's where the conversation needs to start. And I think you guys know exactly where I stand as far as... What's going on? Dude, right? Dude, what does it say? Dude, sweet. What does it say? What does what say? What's going on? That's a dude, where's my car reference? Oh, okay. I snipped that kid's confession. It plays out over 4 minutes. You can't share. You're not... I thought I made you a mod, Tarks. I apologize. Now you should be able to. You're a mod. So, yeah. That's where I start on the YouTube thing, and I feel like I'm dying over here. All right, let me load it up.
Alright.
I'm not subscribed to Tarks Gaming.
Okay. Alright. Alright, ready? Are you ready? I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to tell you. I'm kind of scared. Alright. Goodbye, Tarks. Alright, so... Alright. Alright, I'm gonna tell you. Ready? 3. Guess what? Did you guess? It's nothing about my channel.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, Tarks, I thought you were a mod here. I'm so confused.
No, it has nothing to do with games.
All right, Lucius, thanks for coming by, dude. Appreciate it.
It has to do with my PS4, nothing of that. It has to do something with real life. No, it has to do something with you, actually.
She wasn't on voice chat.
Alright, you ready? Alright. You're probably gonna leave when I tell you this, but... Alright. You are...
Kim, how's it going, Kim?
Ready?
One of the nicest people you'll ever meet on YouTube, Kimberly B. Thank you for coming by the live stream, Kim.
Right? Okay. You are. Yeah, are. Yeah. What are? Ready?
This is so great.
Cute. I did. Ready? Cute. Did you hear what I said? Angelina? Did you leave?
Tarks, do you mind explaining to Kim what's going on in this live stream?
Oh, why? Okay, you ready? What I'm gonna tell you?
Oh no! Really? She didn't hear him?
Ready? Alright, you
Should be easier this time around.
are... Ready?
Oh, thank you, Oak City. I really appreciate that, dude. Dudes.
Ready? I can't. I'm scared.
Oh, this is adorable.
Fine, I'll say it. You are cute. There, I spit it out.
This kid is gonna get so much ass when he gets older. If he stays this way.
Did you hear what I said?
Because this is... Oh my god, this is amazing.
Oh, she's running away.
I mean, I put myself in the position of a girl, and if a guy was acting like this around me, I'd be like, oh my god, this guy is awesome.
Did you unplug your microphone? What are you doing? Did you hear what I said? Oh.
She runs away from him.
You said spit it out. I spit it out. There.
And she shoots him in the face. Well, this isn't real life, Rock Solid.
Even though... Yeah. This is awkward.
Wanna go grab some Capri Suns?
This is very, very awkward. And I think I'm about to die.
Tarks, this is incredible.
So,
this is the essence of what makes YouTube so incredible right here.
Oh, frick.
The one thing nobody ever talks about.
Wait, no, you're not.
Is the real life aspect.
I was like one step away.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Want a fork knife and cute? That was way too cute.
Ready for another unboxing video?
Speaking of cute, I love how John Riggs involves his kids in the videos.
Gonna show off a few pickups, gonna unbox a few things, and we'll see what we got.
Has anybody in the chat actually met John Riggs?
Just to show that I didn't grab the whole system, but I'll at least hold up the controller.
Hey, what's up, Paul Tessie? How's it going, buddy?
PlayStation 4 Pro. Thank you. I was thinking about getting a PS4 Pro anyway. Now that I'm doing a whole lot of like PSVR gaming.
I got you, Tarks.
Better on the PlayStation 4 Pro. We don't have a 4K TV. In fact, the TV we use really is a 32
Well, John Riggs. Here's the thing with John Riggs. And you'll never hear me say a bad thing about John Riggs. Like even if something happened where I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that, I'd still defend him to the death because he has been the nicest person, the most real human being I have ever contacted with directly on YouTube. And I will defend him to the death because of that. But the problem, this goes back to what I was talking about with the problem of YouTube. John Riggs, an excellent YouTuber, 50,000 subscribers. If John Riggs was not featured on Mel Jesus Rock's channel, how many subscribers would John Riggs have? And that's an honest question. And that's not to say he doesn't deserve 50,000. I think he deserves 100,000. I think he deserves way more subs. My point is, being featured on Mel Jesus Rocks, how much has that helped elevate his status on YouTube?
720p. It was a Black Friday deal 10 years ago or 11 years ago, and that's still the TV we use up there.
When I was a baby or not born?
No, when you were a baby, yeah. When you were a baby. And the TV we used before that was an old television. So we had to upgrade. Yeah, I use stuff until it like literally falls apart. So, but now that I have the PlayStation 4 Pro,
by a lot, yeah.
You know, our next purchase may be like a 4K TV. We'll see.
We could just take our brother's TV and
yeah, that and his TV's a hand-me-down too. I mean, it's big, but it's not great. All right, so I have a PlayStation 4 Pro now. Yay!
I mean, that's a question we'll never be able to answer, NES Addict.
When you use the screen capture built-in thing, like for...
Is it bad that I finished a bottle of wine before noon?
It gets it at a better resolution.
I don't have a problem.
So,
what are you talking about?
I was one of those guys who's like, I don't need the new Donkey Kong for Switch.
Like, think about it. Put yourself...
I saw it on the shelf, and I was
put yourself in John Riggs' position. Oak City Gamers.
I never played the one for the Wii U. I haven't
say that you were featured as a regular on, I don't want to keep saying Mel Jesus Rocks. We'll say
controls were too slippery and all that. Kind of like how the
Nathaniel Bandy. Say Nathaniel Bandy. Say you were best buds with Nathaniel Bandy or Nintendo. And they featured you on their channel directly, a one-on-one on their channel, hanging out, playing video games and just chilling. Imagine where your channel would be, regardless of the quality of your content. Which, like I said, everyone has quality content here. But I'm saying, even if you didn't have quality content, you'd have more subs and more viewers based off of that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people comment on channels.
I haven't popped it in yet, but I'm looking for
and this is gonna sound super jealousy and super. I'm jealous of them, and that's not the way I want this to come across. I'm just acknowledging a real thing. Where I go to a Scott the Woz video and see people comment, "You're my favorite YouTuber. I am so happy you deserve way more subs." And these people say they found him through the YouTube Creators on the Rise or being featured on YouTube. And they sub to him and they follow them because of that. And I'm like, well, just because you found them that way doesn't make them the best YouTuber. It just means you don't do your research, and this was the person presented to you, and you just assume they're the best YouTuber because YouTube says this guy's good, follow him.
Laura's still in bed, and Jaren is plays Mario Odyssey.
I sure wouldn't have subbed to Jay. He's boring and has a southern twang. What are y'all talking about? As long as it's not a bottle of wine an hour. Well, it might be. I've honestly tried to do a video with him, but he denied me because I don't collect for NES, which is total BS.
Of course. So I'll do a video on this. I just want to show this off really quick.
You tried to collab with Metal Jesus Rocks. Well, here's the thing. I've never asked Metal Jesus Rocks to do a collab with him. And honestly, I don't think I would ask Metal Jesus Rocks to do a collab with him. Because he's got his niche and he's got his crew. He's aware of me. He's watched my videos, and I know that because I've had private conversations with him on Facebook. I've asked him for help on my videos. He's been the nicest guy in the world. So it's kind of one of those situations where naturally the ball is in his court if he wants to do anything with me. I'm not holding my breath on that. But the ball's in his court for that. I'm not going to ask him for that because, in all honesty, that would be like asking him to use him for his platform, and I don't ever want to use somebody
I know what this is. I'm going to do
And what Kim just said right there is exactly what I'm getting at. Exposure boils down to a lot of luck. If Metal Jesus Rocks watched my videos and was like, oh my god, for whatever reason, Jeff, you are my favorite YouTuber because you talk about things this way and it's better than anyone else does them, I'd love to have you on my channel.
And along
Well,
with that, I'll do a video on
that's lucky because I happen to fall into a place where it lines up with his mentality of what he's looking
and it didn't
for.
work. I was like, it's not getting hot
But
enough. And
more
of course,
often
all the
than not,
comments
that
were
doesn't
not
happen.
wrong. We're saying like, oh, it's because it's a different voltage thing. I was like, well, if it's a different voltage thing, then it doesn't work. Like, it's not a, like, oh, it works great if you're in China. Well, that's nothing to do with it. I'm in America. That means it doesn't work. So, you know, Candace from Candace Game Shrine, she does like virtual voice stuff and all that. Suggested one of these, which is super, super cheap, but it is a cheap desoldering pump that I guess works pretty well. So I'll do a video on this here pretty soon. Is from Scott Schmidt from Kansas City.
Sorry if we pronounced it wrong.
I see comics. Is this a Street Fighter? Final Street? What? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, there's a note first. It says, hey John, belated happy birthday, man. Just wanted to say that I appreciate everything you do for the retro gaming community. As a token of gratitude, I want to send you a copy of my contribution to retro gaming, the first issue of my retro beat-em-up comic book, Final Street. It's a love letter to the classic brawlers like Double Dragon, Final Fight, Streets of Rage. I hope you dig it.
You were never invited to the
series
group?
Has been picked up by Devil's Due Comics.
I think I can add you to the group.
Shops across the country through the month of April. Thanks again, and keep it rocking. Here is, I'll show off the comic book first, because that's what he sent. That's cool, right?
Look at the back.
Great artwork, man.
I mean, for me personally, I'm not into watching 18-minute videos on
And then he
pickups,
also sent over a,
but I love John Riggs, so I want to support him. But this isn't my idea of enthralling video.
And then the logo.
Simply because of the content I make, I try to keep certain YouTubers at a distance.
Picked up from Devil's Due Comics, so awesome, and congrats.
No, exactly,
for,
Tarks, and I feel like
and,
the way
look out for
YouTube is
this,
set up, that works completely against you,
as soon as possible.
unfortunately.
Here's a quick
But I
Instagram
totally
link. I'll
understand
plug
it.
that too. Check that out on Instagram, would you?
Thank you.
How fun. Well, I used to read comics quite a bit when I was younger.
And you still read them.
I don't regularly anymore, but
Because of your phone.
this is for my buddy Thor. He always hooks it up, man.
I could hear something.
Lily. What does that sound like?
Cereal or pieces. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Probably candy?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Thor's one of those
You know,
buddies
someone
that's
I've
just like,
always
man,
liked,
send you-
but the problem with this guy's channel, this guy deserves way more subs. The problem with the Brian J, he never responds to comments.
Welcome to Dollar Store Gaming. This
Or
is
very
Ron
rarely
and
responds to
Chuck.
comments.
Normally 99 cents purchased for
and doesn't ever
54.
come to your channel and interact with you.
There's such a weird discrepancy here
And I feel
between
like
what I'm
he
seeing and what I'm
would be
hearing.
far
It's
more
a
successful
weird background with
if he would put
a
himself
title
out
I
there
can
more.
hardly read, and the music sounds really epic. I don't know what to make of anything right now. Leaderboard. Oh, there's a leaderboard for this game?
Zero community,
That's
exactly.
cool.
Let's see, does he have any comments? No comments yet.
That's not as cool. Uh-oh.
So he doesn't have any kind of
That's
notification
pretty standard.
squad or anything like that. But this guy, he's
Has
good.
length.
He has
Are there only 4 levels?
entertaining edits. I love his voice. I'm jealous of his voice. I wish I had his voice.
Well, this is Zowie. It's also very clearly made in Unity with pre-rendered assets. And by pre-rendered assets, I mean cubes. Whoops.
But I will say, this is more of one of his lazy videos. He does
Sounds
some
like you hear
videos
in,
where
like,
he actually
an old
works hard
arcade
on them.
game while flying
This one's
through
just a
space,
gameplay
killing
video.
Space ninjas, I don't know. Oh god! Is there actually a difference between... Okay, what? Oh shoot! Did they
Exactly,
disappear behind
Kim.
you? Hang on.
And I know that specifically from you because you don't make videos. You just interact with people.
Oh,
And I met you through
okay.
Paul on
So that's
Pharaoh
what the red
TV.
means. Keep going, keep
I'm
going,
so
keep
glad
going.
that I did.
Oh no! This game is surprisingly more difficult than I thought it would be. I wonder where they got this music from. Oh, I can just...
But that's kind of the problem
I
too,
can
Oak
totally
City,
just
is
run over these. I'm indestructible
you don't
now.
see big
No amount of
channels
running
hanging
and
out in
or
chats. You
jumping will
don't.
stop.
Well, I mean, sometimes big channels will hang out in my chats, but usually it's when I'm doing a gameplay and stuff like
It's
that.
gonna be a bizarre comparison.
But a chat
does
like
anyone
this, you don't
remember
see
the
big
game
channels hanging out
Intelligence
in
Cube on
because
PlayStation 1,
They don't need to. They're
Just the way this game
organically
is laid out
growing.
kinda reminds me of that.
And that gets to another point that I
might be the
wanted to
most
talk about.
obscure
My
reference I've ever made
views
on
on
video.
YouTube
God, it's
have
easy to
been
fall off that thing.
severely throttled.
I was
I
about
know
to say,
some
oh,
of you
this
might
game's
look
so
at these views
generic,
and be like,
but
"Oh my god, I
the
wish I had
difficulty
those
actually has
views."
me wanting to complete
But
it.
I look at these
What is
views
this
and I'm
background,
like,
by the way? Where are we?
these are bad. These are really bad. I have under 2,000 views in the past 48 hours. That's really bad.
I am determined to finish one level of this game. It does look like there's
Views
only
have been
4
throttled.
levels
None of
with high
my videos
difficulty
are being
and
shared
leaderboards.
anymore.
Which is, hey, I mean,
The only thing
50
that's
cents,
working
that's
for
not
me is the game tester video where I get about 9 to 10 views an hour.
Harry, getting more
Everything
Harry.
else is 2 views an hour, if that.
Getting more Harry.
Not even.
No. Okay, we
It's
might try
really
a different
bad.
level.
And
can't believe
people,
I'm
like I
getting
said,
into this
people might
game.
see that and think,
Dang
"Oh my
it.
god,
Alright, we're going to a different level.
that's great. You should be happy with those numbers." It's like, no, not with the amount of time that I'm putting into these videos. How good the quality is that I personally feel that they are. I feel like I'm as objective as possible. I'll tell you when my video sucks, and usually you don't know it because I don't post those videos. And I'll edit an entire video through, and I'll never post it, which would be something that maybe I put in Patreon. Like, here's an extra video that I don't want people to see because I think it sucks, but you guys are Patreons, so here, you can watch my private video. What's up, Oli Mario? How's it going? Yeah, rock solid, exactly. I have half the views that I had back in October, November, and January, February. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now, but it's not good. It's really bad. It's really bad. I feel like there's far less people on the platform watching videos, and because of that, YouTube is funneling those people to the big channels to make sure that the big channels stay big and keep growing. And by doing so, they're letting all the small channels fall by the wayside. Try to do some sub specials before. What do you mean by sub specials? What about me? I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. But it's funny, this game tester video, this goes to prove exactly what's wrong with YouTube. This game tester video isn't even a good video. It's actually very, whoops. What happened there? What is going on with this? It's weird. Like when you've hit subscriber milestones, I've never made release a special for them. I think those are overrated anyway, Tarks. If you're gonna grow, you're gonna grow. You don't need to give away stuff. The only reason I've done giveaways is because I just want to give back. I'm thankful for the people that have subscribed to me and stuff. I don't do it because I want to grow more or expect people to recognize me more. I know that's not gonna happen. The Unsolved Mysteries Jeff in the Dark video. Which one's that? Honestly, I think people are too busy playing Fortnite. Yeah! You want me to show that video? I've been really questioning if I should make this video public or not. So I will show it right now. It's a video that I put a few days worth of work into. It was my first attempt at a JonTron skit style video. And I like how it turned out, but it doesn't match my channel's mantra. And before I posted it, I wanted to make more of these. So, here it is. And I'd love your feedback on if I should post this. Yes, this is my dark comedy.
Ah, crap, Jeff. It's telling us we need to take a break now.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. But Why is it telling us what to do? I can decide when I'm done playing my video games. I'm done playing my video games. Let's watch some TV.
I don't know, man. TV's pretty scary these days.
There's no greater threat to women than men. We're the #1 threat.
I walk in, and it's just Harvey. I heard him open a bottle of champagne, and I don't even think I had a sip, and he exposed himself.
We'll still be searching for Spanish flour.
That's right.
If you took a little drop, no, it was on the head of a pin. And the girl would drink it, and
She's yours.
hello, America.
Man, Bill Cosby is crazy.
Even still, how is that okay for back then?
The New York Times reported that up to 5 women had come forward over the years and complained about sexual harassment at your hands.
Good morning, guys. On top of the statement, there are also new allegations this morning against Lauer, who has become one of the most high-profile faces of the sexual harassment firestorm engulfing this country.
Wait a second. Even Matt Lauer's caught up in all this? I feel like nobody's safe. If you're a girl, my God, I feel bad for you. This is a crazy world we're living in.
It's not just limited to girls, you know.
What do you mean it's not just girls? Of course, I'm glad I'm a guy so I don't have to deal with this stuff.
A couple of weeks after the party at his place, he was in the bar. He reached forward, grabbed my waistband.
Kevin Spacey hasn't responded to any of the latest allegations. Previously, he said he needed to examine his own behavior.
Okay, so guys aren't even safe from sexual predators. This could happen to anybody. We need to get some training in to learn how to avoid people raping each other.
Let's find something on the internet.
Okay, I think it's worth a shot.
Several days later.
Okay, it should be here by now. Here it is. Woo!
Yeah. Let's pop this bad boy in. With every celebrity seemingly being at risk for sexual allegations or assault, I'm glad I was able to use the internet to find this video made in 1990 to figure out how people used to keep sexual aggression at bay. Let's check this out.
There are 3 elements in the Rapist Beware program: self-awareness, self-confidence, and self-defense and offense.
Self-awareness, self-confidence, self-defense, and self-offense. That's 4 things. Clearly, Internet mail. This guy's strong suit.
The man who developed Rapist Beware is Lou Casamassa. Lou is a 10th degree black belt in karate, a decorated military veteran. Lou was asked to help design a self-defense program for women. The results are now known as the Rapist Beware program.
Lou was asked. By who? Who was asking for Lou to make this video and book? I'm thinking it was just a money grab.
The object of developing it was to give the women of our society a chance to be able to defend themselves in all aspects, not only a self-defense, but a self-offense as well, and an awareness program. Well, self-confidence is important because most women that are attacked, and it's a proven fact through all kinds of statistics,
All kinds of statistics. Sounds legit.
are not attacked because of what they look like. They're attacked because they look weak.
They're not being attacked for what they look like. They're being attacked for what they look like. Okay.
Nothing to do with your physique.
Oh, Gary, I know what you're talking about now. I'm sorry, dude. I thought you were talking about this one.
Move fast.
Lou, I'm going to be honest with you. You sound like you're talking out of your ass right now.
The moves do not require...
What's up, Yellow Kazoo? How's it going?
...any strength whatsoever. The moves, like I said before, as for physical fitness, you don't have to be strong. You can
Oh,
have
sure,
a
you don't have to be strong. You just have to be able to throw a guy over your entire body.
And they attack the weak part of the human body. They don't. You're not punching somebody in the mouth.
Pull his leg from underneath him and hit him in the groin and face.
You're attacking the vital areas. My book, this tape.
He just literally shamelessly promoted his own book and video while you're watching.
To survive on the streets today.
Buy my book! Buy my book! Buy my book! Buy my book!
This is one of the most serious topics they could possibly cover. So of course they made a really cool pop song about it.
Don't get me wrong, girl, ain't looking for a fight, just wanna stress out that us women have rights. I just want you to see that when I say no, that's the way it should be.
welcome you here to this Rapist Beware course.
Whoa, Lou, you went from business to ninja in like 5 seconds. Is that Beverly
What you're
Goldberg?
about to
Maybe.
learn is a specially designed course.
Probably
for
not.
women. It's a
Part of the
course
poor man's Beverly
self-awareness,
Goldberg.
A course of self-observation and a course of self-defense as well as self-offense. Some of the techniques that you're going to be learning here are simple. Some are a little more advanced. I'm going to teach you how to protect yourself against being murdered as well as being raped. The object of this course is to give you real situation self-defense, fighting without fighting, winning without even attempting or trying to defend yourself.
Yellow Kazoo, this is a...
lost me there. Fighting without fighting?
Fighting without fighting.
Winning without even attempting what?
Winning without even attempting.
Did you even rehearse this? Did you just wing it the whole video?
If you're being attacked, you must consider
This is
any and all
a
options
video
to
I made
ensure
that I
your
never
safety,
posted, Yellow
even if it
Kazoo.
means being gross.
Later, Kim. Thank you so much for coming by.
You got a crazy person trying to rape you, and how you're going to get them away from you is trying to gross them out? I'm pretty sure that actually might work the opposite direction.
You might try belching loudly in your assailant's face. Or, if you can, pass gas.
Yeah, hold on. Before you rape me, let me try to fart. Hold on a second. I feel it coming on real soon.
The smell may drive him away. When you're walking down the street, what do you do if someone grabs you?
I feel like watching this video is going to turn a normal girl into a crazy girl, and they want to attack anybody walking down the street.
I know, right? They're just standing there.
It may be hard for some of you to think about putting out someone's eyes, but the fact is, whether or not you can do this might make the difference in whether you survive or die. To help prepare you to take this action, practice this poking technique on a tomato.
Push your thumbs into the tomato.
First, put your thumb into the eye. Then, with the heel of your opposite hand, hit the nose with an upward thrust. Next, a hit to the throat makes it difficult, if not impossible, for your attacker to breathe. Now you can grab his hair to pull him down. And just in case he's still threatening, pound his head into the pavement and kick him in the head, and then run. Get out of there as soon as you can.
For good measure, pound his head down onto the concrete, even after he's already really hurt. You're probably going to be arrested for assault after this.
The oral copulation defense. Here is another instance when you need to give the appearance of going along with what is happening. If you're being forced down to orally copulate your attacker, your defense is simple. Quit fighting and wait for your chance. Then bite off his penis. This will cause shock and definitely end any thoughts about rape.
You see, that's the problem with any old Joe, or in this case Lou, making a video like this, without any kind of professional credentials with psychology, saying to do these things to an attacker is the worst advice you could possibly give someone. Most likely, if you do this, you'll end up dead. Do not listen to this guy.
Rape can happen anywhere, and murder does happen anywhere. There are too many things going on in the world today, too many frightening things. And they don't happen to someone else, they happen to you.
This video had some good points to it, but for the overwhelming majority of it, I feel like it was terrible advice. A lot of the things they teach you and tell you on how to get out of situations would accomplish the complete opposite when played out in real life. But the one good thing that did come from this video is the incredible theme song.
Alright, so that's my Rapist Beware video, which in the golden age of YouTube would have been released, but because of the environment and social situation that we find ourselves in right now, people might take it the wrong way. So I don't know if it's really the best thing to release into the wild. What do you guys think, though? Yeah, I'd imagine this would be a demonetized video. It's to SJW. I think you meant SJW. SKW. RM. Right now. RN. Yeah. It's a little too SJW out there in the environment for a video like this to be worth it. Oh, man. But anyways, I'll probably call this stream there. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. And I got a lot of my venting and bitching out there. That was hilarious. If you release it, make a short video segment to explain it to the queasy ones. You know, that's the problem, Oak City. We shouldn't live in a world where we need to explain a video. Like, people should be able to watch a video and enjoy it. It shouldn't need to be explained to them. That's the problem with society right there. You want to see that other video? Okay. I'll show one more video. Oh, man. I can't believe you're doing this to me, Gary. So this is the very first video I ever made. And it's private because it's so embarrassingly bad I had to make it private. I've shown this a couple times before, and the only reason I show this video is for educational purposes of those who feel like they can't grow on YouTube. Just see where I came from, and this is proof that you can grow. This is worse, Superhero. This is way worse than, well, I wouldn't say way worse. This is on par than to Rock Solid's videos.
Are the 4 must-play.
I mean, first off, look at that freeze frame. That's pretty sweet. I was scared to death to talk to the camera. Also, my wife and kids were still sleeping. This was at like 4 or 5 a.m. And I didn't even have a microphone. This is like my webcam microphone, so it sounds terrible too.
Are the 4 must-play JRPGs for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. My personal favorite would be Secret of Mana, but better games came. That was just the OG for me. So Secret of Mana has always been my personal favorite.
This is a suicide video.
Chrono Trigger.
That's absolutely
Final
is a suicide
Fantasy
video.
6, which was released as Final Fantasy 3 in the US. And
this is someone who's never used YouTube
those
before.
are the 4.
Never
that
used
are
video editing
must-play.
equipment.
First off, Secret of Mana, that one,
very disgusting.
live action, hack and slash.
I was still learning how to
weapons,
even
upgradable,
edit a video with this.
multiplayer, up to 3.
Yeah, it takes a
players
civil
with
wide.
multiplayer,
Pow!
although growing up, I could never get.
This is my
2
very
other
first
friends
video ever.
together
It's
to play
privatized.
role-playing games, so it was just
So
me and
only you
my
guys in
neighbor,
the stream will see this.
But that was super fun, just having 2 players on it.
I like how I wrote. I thought I was more fun.
The worlds that you go through. I remember I used to rent Secret Mana at Blockbuster and just play it as far as I could get to, and then I'd have to. My mom would turn
Yes,
it. And then
I edited
next
this.
week I'd
Believe
rent
it or not,
someone would
this
save
was
over
edited.
my game. I'd start over again. It was. I guess I don't know.
Oh, I
generation's
guess I'm an old
problems, I
man.
guess, dealing with trying to defeat a role-playing game.
My night voice is
challenges of
soothing.
not owning it.
Tell that to
Don't
my
really
wife.
have that issue these days, but
You spent time
back then
actually
it
edited
was-
this. Yes.
It's a race against time. A couple things I really liked about Secret of Mana. The music was top-notch.
Bland,
Square Enix,
exactly.
well, back when it was SquareSoft. Unparalleled. The music was just so over the top good. I remember just like listening to it, not even playing the game sometimes because it was so good. Storyline, some would say a bit lacking, but I actually.
This video is
loved
to make
it. I
everyone
really
feel
got
better about their
into
channels when you
listening
watch
to,
this.
The music and really reading through all the text, the townspeople. I guess back then it was a little easier to do. I got really into it. Nowadays, I don't have time to talk to each town person, but it worked. It was really good. Controls were good. The
Dynamite
menu
drop
system
it,
was really
Monty.
good.
It worked. It was
The
really
magic
good.
spells were awesome. The graphics,
Listen to
all
that.
around, a really well-made game.
To talk about Earthbound next.
I'm going to talk about this
That was
next.
a really cool game. Back in the day, it was a little ahead of its time. Kind of.
Oh, rock solid! I got to do that. I got to do that. I can't end the stream now. I got to do that.
World. Didn't get great reception as far as reviews go, but I think we all know by now how good a reviewer really actually is. Doesn't really.
This is exactly why I feel like I'm able to critique channels, because I used to do the same crap that all these channels do, and I'm like, stop doing that. I was able to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that.
It's more personal preference. So, I mean, you can play a game back then and not like it, then play it now and love it. So, that's a review is kind of, to me, a little worthless. I mean, a crap game's a crap game, and a good game's a good game. I like seeing all the party members.
So bad.
That's something actually you could do with Secret of Mana as well, because it's live action, you know, role playing. Earthbound would be the same type of thing.
Oh my god, you suck!
Fight, you would switch into.
This is like the worst YouTuber ever.
Role playing game, you know, you hit, then you wait, then you hit. There's a few different caveats to Earthbound that other games didn't do, like the rolling health meter.
I totally should do a reaction video to this video, weapons. Paul. That's a fantastic
it was very
idea.
Different for its time. And
I think I might do that.
It really holds up today. I actually was just playing it the other day.
Although I feel like what I'm doing right now is
wow,
that.
This game's better than I remember it being, so very good. Let's see. Final Fantasy VI is the storyline was unparalleled. I mean, it was unheard of back then to have a storyline so you could try to explain it, but it's better just play it. I know that sounds kind of weak for a guy that's trying to tell you why you should play something, but it was really good. Tons of party members. You really get invested with the main character, Farah. The opera scene everyone always talks about, that was great. But
man, this is hard to watch
back then or now even. That Final Fantasy 3 in the US really did well.
I want to squash my tomato.
That's Chrono Trigger. Some would say I'm saving the best for last with that one. No, I said earlier.
Like, literally, if I tried to make a bad video, I don't think I could make it as bad as this. That's how bad this is.
Anna was probably my personal favorite. It holds a special place in my heart, but...
Please post this. My sub count would just be like, boo!
Ultimately... Chrono Trigger did a lot of things better, while Secret of Mana was my original favorite. Chrono Trigger really just put it over the top.
I'm not even. This doesn't even make sense. What the hell am I even saying right now?
You don't know anything about it. And you're looking for a
yeah, I look like I'm depressed. I look like I don't know what I'm saying. This is the antithesis of how not to make a YouTube video.
As far as storyline, time travel, party members, spells, you know, combo.
I don't like this chick.
it really had everything. It got put together so well back then. It feels like developers don't really put that kind of time into a game. Rush it out, let's make our money and move on to the next one, and rush it out and make some DLC for it, make more money, make more
yes,
DLC
Tarks, I
for
do.
it.
I do.
Just,
post it in the comments. I'll
back
post.
then they
I'll
didn't
play
have that option, which is, I guess, a double-edged sword, because looking back, I mean, I would have killed for some Chrono Trigger DLC, but at the same time, you wonder, would they have made the game as full and complete as they did originally for that price, or would they have cut some corners and then released some quests later on? I guess it's the ultimate. I mean, you could do a whole podcast on that.
All right, I loaded that up next,
reasons
Tarks.
for why you want to be playing Chrono Trigger. It's an epic storyline, great graphics, amazing music. All these games have amazing music. That's something that's really missing from a lot of games these days, is the effort they put in.
Paul, you just made me crack up there.
Score.
That's great.
Really
I'm gonna do a
captures
I'm gonna do a video.
Playing it. So that's my top 4 must-play JRPGs
Rambling!
for the Super
You
Nintendo.
suck!
Honorable mentions.
Go home!
Final
Boo!
Fantasy 4, which is Final Fantasy 2 in the US.
Oh, Gary, I'm gonna do your video too. Don't worry.
And the
I'm gonna
amazing
end the stream on
storyline
your
really,
video.
Paved the path for.
I know, right? Calm down. You're too excited, Jeff. Calm down.
Making a really massive quest, even though different characters were involved. You can see why it progressed from where it was to where it is present day.
This is so bad.
Games that may be a little.
Am I still talking? I even wrote "don't hate."
You gotta attack me in the comment section for this. But
No, you're not, because nobody's gonna watch it.
RPG. I could never really get into that one. I rented it.
I know. I feel like I'm giving birth here.
Thought it was fun. Good music.
I want to be roasted.
It's not everything you needed, but it was too easy, and I just flew right
It's so
through
funny
it,
looking
and
back at
didn't
where
have
you
any
start
kind
and
of
how much
stopping
more
points for
refined you are. This is just
oh my god, this boss is too hard. I don't
funny.
know how to beat him, or what do I do here? It was very streamlined and just very straightforward and easy. So I just never really
Mario
played
RPG is basically my Breath of the Wild.
kind of same thing with Secret of Evermore. I've read some comments online. People tell me, "Oh, you gotta try it. You gotta give it another shot."
I do need to play Secret of Evermore again.
Yeah,
I
you know,
do
I
need to play it
give
again.
Another shot, but I remember back in the day, I was severely disappointed because, I mean, as I said, Secret of Meadow is my ultimate favorite, and now.
Same on Tanya.
Came out and I was just like, this
It's
is
all I know is to be self-indulgent. Everyone watch me talk about me.
I'm waiting for that to come out in America, and it never did. So I was left with just being depressed with Secret of Evermore. So I guess
I was
maybe
left.
should give
I was
that
left
another-
with being so depressed that I am literally depressed while I'm talking about this
Illusion of
video.
Gaia, another one that was a little, to me, it's for the same reasons. Very streamlined, very easy. One of my passions for role-playing games is the challenge and how do I beat this guy? Not necessarily grinding to go up levels to.
I should totally do a
that,
Smash
but
JT on Smash JT interview. That would be funny.
What do I have to do to overcome this issue? And if a game doesn't really have that, I have
Smashception.
If it just plays through itself.
So much passion. It's just,
what am I
the passion is oozing off of my body here.
So I guess yeah, there you have it. Those are my 4 must-play JRPGs, and I guess I ended up with 1 honorable mention and a few overrated. I know there's a lot that I didn't name.
Guess I had an honorable mention. Did I? I mean, I literally had no idea what I was doing going into this.
Also, partially because I can't name every game I've played. I've played way too many. So, if you have any that you would like to add to the list or think I should play,
Just
please
look at the bottom
let me
right
know in
corner,
comment
the
section,
screen.
and thank
It's
you
basically
for
telling the
watching,
viewer,
and,
just
click
go. It says
subscribe.
go
I'm
on my
new at
cup.
this, so
Go.
Let me know if you have any recommendations. Thanks so much.
That was so bad that it wasn't even good. It's still it's literally it's beyond being so bad that it's good. It actually goes to being so bad that it's actually good, but then it actually goes beyond that into being bad again. That's how bad that video was. Next. All right, before I load this up, before I press play, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I think I might cut that portion of the live stream and make that my video that I post today. That was so epically bad that I need to share it with the world. I don't think I could ever just post that original video and just let it be out there. I need to post it as my future self looking back at how incredibly shitty I was as a human being. So you really enjoyed this live stream, man. I'm about 20 minutes behind the stream, but that... Retro Gaming Junction. Totally fine. I get it, man. The stream has gotten incredibly better as it's gone on. I was about to quit the stream because I was like, it's dying, it's dying. And then Rock Solid, who somehow... No, I didn't have time to wash my hands. Rock Solid, you are now a moderator because you have saved this stream from your comments. So I give you a Rock Solid. Exclamation point, Rock Solid to you, my good man. Let's get this going. Anything's an improvement over what I just put out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Toxic Gauntlet.
I love it.
We're going to be looking at a pretty obscure console today. Not many of you might have heard it. There's been
See, at least you have the excuse of pretending to be drunk. I didn't even have that.
a recent restock, and you're actually starting to find it in Walmarts. It's pretty great. You can get it pretty cheap.
Yes, Eric, I have been drinking.
Not you, TurboGrafx. No, what we're talking about today is the STC by Great Value.
I am liking this video.
The system works similar to a NES. The games are side-loaded into a little flap similar to Little Nessie here. But they come in these strange pie-shaped containers.
This is awesome.
So you just put the little pie disc into the side, close the flap.
I think this
Controller to the front.
Oops.
And you're good to go.
I gotta make a new segment, like a live stream segment of just watching your terrible videos where everyone just shares the worst video they've ever made and we just joke about it. Cause this is awesome. I like going into it knowing it's your worst video. I'm already loving it. All right, Gary, I'll load that up.
Can't really say the visuals are all that pleasing. Not a whole lot to speak of in terms of sound either.
Are you throwing up?
But the taste is delicious. It's pretty good at least. We just got that going for it.
13,000 views?
Let's go out and pick one up if you see one around. I'll let you know how it is. I'll give you more of an opinion later when I try some of its other pie games. Thanks for watching.
Guys, if you're not already subbed to Tark's Gauntlet, you have to sub to Tark's Gauntlet. Look at it. It's so old you can't even click the video to play it. It doesn't even play. That is amazing. That was amazing, Tarks. Amazing. 12,000.
Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Tech, and we're going to give you a great tech tip here today to help keep your electronics more firmly mounted in your RC car or truck. So I have a Tekin speed controller here. I'm also going to grab a Spectrum receiver because the same tip will work with both of these. So we have our servo tape here on the bench.
This is a good video.
What that I see far too often
Boo!
is cars
Boo!
after a while
This
when
video
they're
is too
driving
good.
along, you'll see a speed controller switch bouncing outside of the chassis. You'll see a speed controller bouncing outside of the chassis. You'll see receivers bouncing outside.
I want a bad video from you, Gary. This is solid. No, this was your first? No, this was not your first. Tell me you have another link you're giving us.
Of the chassis, and a lot of that can be prevented by proper preparation. Remember, one of the key things to remember in all things RC, proper preparation prevents poor performance. A lot of it has to do with when you apply your servo tape in the first place. So
this is too good. This isn't even funny. It's too good. I need a Tark's Gauntlet Smash JT level. Someone else post their very first video in the comments, and I want to play it.
what I'm going to do first of all is, and I've already done this on both of these items, is you want to take some motor cleaner. I use Dynamite Magnum Force quite often. Nitro Force works well. You want to clean the underside
of
whatever you're
Gary.
going to stick into your chassis. So, for example, I've got a old piece of servo tape on this receiver here. I'm going to pull that off, and then I will clean off the underside of this receiver.
I'd agree with that, Tark. Same
Because
with
remember,
me.
proper preparation does what? It prevents poor performance. So now that I have the bulk of the tape off, I need to get the residue off. That's where the Nitro Force or the Magnum Force comes into play.
So what are you building here? Is this a bomb? What are you building?
I'm gonna take and just spray a little bit. Here
Oh,
on my
NES
rag.
Addict. You need to be.
Do this
a
in a
mod.
well-ventilated area.
There you go, NES
because
Addict.
this stuff stinks.
Now try. Nintendo Direct.
Still got a little-
Nintendo Direct. We are posting. Thanks to Rock Solid Productions, who came up with the fantastic idea. We are all posting and sharing our first video ever, whether it's private or not. We're showing it here. And we are sharing and making fun of how bad they are. This video is not bad, so I'm leaving it. We need a bad video. Watch this nightmare. Yes, I love nightmares. Here we go.
I got a ridiculous haul today at Miracle Hill. I'm going to show you the receipt, and then I'll show you what I got. So basically, I went in today, didn't see much.
Counter
Wasn't
receipt.
there.
Action.
Asked
Killing your
this
attention.
kid
Sorry,
that works
Gary.
in the back that I've dealt with before, who's hooked me up with a Nintendo
What's up, Apple
64,
Crumble? How's it going?
and He brought me out some stuff today, and basically, I told him I was a collector. I told him that I'd like to get stuff at a reasonable price, and he pretty much priced everything
Okay,
in sets.
that settles it. I gotta pause this. Nintendo Direct, you need to post that link, dude. Come on, man. Come on.
And he did all of it for the.
You're here late. You missed me criticizing my very first video, which I told everyone I'm going to crop and cut out, and it's going to be my video that I post today.
Grand total of $11.25.
It's so bad.
So once you see what I got, you will see how ridiculous this is. All right, guys. So I haven't even got it out of my car yet.
Show the license plate. Hey, Zeus.
So.
No
Echo
bags?
the Dolphin. The Sega CD. There's the price.
$3.75 for a
Sold to
Sega
me
CD?
For a whole set.
What?
No surprise games. Lion King, sadly it's just the box. Sonic 2, sadly it's just the box. Mortal Kombat, there's actually a game in this one.
Bubsy.
Here's the Nintendo 64. Let's see, I didn't even look. Oh, jumper. There's a jumper drive in it. I don't know if it's a good one or bad. Or
That's the old one. Now you realize the red one's the good one.
GameCube game. No clue if there's a game in here either.
Oh, you can't post
Look at
yet.
that. Need for Speed. Didn't even know.
There you go. Now try.
There's the GameCube controller.
Wet baby diaper in 3, 2, 1.
Got Mortal Kombat 2. I did not get this Tony Hawk Ride thing you're seeing there in this lot. Bubsy. That's just a box. There's nothing in it, sadly. Hopefully, all this is the cords and controllers to
Jay, your
the game,
tone is as monotone
the,
as mine was. I love
Sega
it.
CD, but I don't know yet. Oh yeah, GoldenEye, and I think up front, the guy come running out with another game, which was freaking awesome because he didn't have to do that.
It is like watching the Blair Witch Project, and just as scary.
Hopefully, what did I do with it? I have Mortal Kombat 3 somewhere. Because he gave me all 3 of them.
Feels so hot just watching this. How do you think I felt showing you guys my first video? I felt naked.
Yeah. I'm notorious for that.
Look at those
Mortal
tags,
Kombat
by the way.
3.
You guys see the tags?
Which
all
is funny
one
because
tag.
A couple weeks
That's a
ago, I
great
took
tag.
my Sega CD, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and another Mortal Kombat Ultimate, maybe, all to Sega and Charles to trade for Bucky O'Hare.
What? What
Which
the heck was
like
that?
$85 or something, which was kind of a dumb trade now that I think about it, but oh well. It all came back to me for like 11
What's up, BP Retro
So
Power?
let me
How's
get
it
all this
going?
Stuff cleaned up. Let me test these systems, and I will let you know if they work. I'm sorry that I didn't get footage of me picking of me picking it up. I was taking my daughter to a playground.
I don't care.
Decided to stop,
Always
look for
always
Miracle
record
Hill.
that
Had
footage.
no
Don't
clue
give
I
me
was gonna find this
excuses.
or even
Give
stop
me
by there
answers,
when I
Jay.
initially went. So the only proof I have is the fact that they're still in my car and the fact that the price stickers that say $375
Bullshit.
match the receipt.
You
that
got
I
a pricing gun at your house, and you
one of
just
the
threw
most
that all in your
ridiculous
car.
Things I've ever, like, lots of stuff I've ever found. The only thing that rivals it is I got my
What's
top
up, Old
loader
Style
NES
Gaming?
for
How's it going,
$5,
Paul?
And I got a Nintendo console and a Virtual Boy for $5 at a
we're
yard
just
sale
showing
once.
our worst videos ever
This
here.
is the next greatest, and that was 2 years ago when I got those things. So it's been a kind of a drought. Picked up a few things here and there. Oh, and this Echo the Dolphin does have a game in it. So I'll get all this stuff cleaned up and show you later. All right, so we have an N64, 4 Genesis controllers, Echo the Dolphin, which is awesome. Bubsy,
Scratched and didn't work? That sucks.
Fighter Stick SG6, which I've never heard
Krillin,
of.
man,
Mortal
I'm
Kombat
already
1, 2,
backed
and
up
3,
three
which are in the
videos.
box. Lion King, Sonic 2, Ren and Snippy.
Oh man, hold on.
Which sadly is just the box and manual. 007, there was no bonus game in the CD. 2 GameCube controllers. This is 32X. Interesting. And there was actually a bonus game, Need for Speed, in the GameCube. And which is awesome because I didn't have a GameCube. I got rid of my Sega CD. I got rid of my Mortal Kombats for the Genesis. I didn't have Bubsy and I didn't have Echo. So I gotta get all this stuff cleaned up. I don't know that I have everything to make the Sega CD work in the slot. I'll have to do some research.
Check my
I had one a few
Vine.
months ago, and I remember there was tons of wires. It's like each
Yeah, let
thing
me
needs
go
a
ahead and
power
go out of
supply,
my
I
way to
think.
check your Vine just to
So
watch.
that's gonna be tricky. I don't know. I'll have to look up the model number. This is
I'll be telling you, man, Nintendo, this is painful to sit through this whole thing. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could even sit through 4 minutes of yours if it's up to this.
and then test it. And
I
then
am
the
talking
fact that the Sega
monotone
CD has a
throughout this
Genesis
whole
attached to it.
thing.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 consoles.
Love it.
4 Genesis controllers, 2 GameCube controllers, a Genesis.
Now,
Sega
Jay, I
CD
gotta ask
game,
you, do you still have
3
all this
Genesis
stuff?
games,
Because this
3
is a
random
pretty
boxes,
sweet deal that
this
you got.
controller, an NES game, or excuse me, Super NES game, and a Nintendo 64 game, and all of it. I kid you not. This is what I paid for it. Today's date is 10.
I have 238 worst
2015.
videos. Come on, Paul. I don't
You
believe
don't
that.
believe
I
me?
love your videos, dude. Oh, why won't they believe
There you
me?
go.
Look at you trying so hard to prove to people. Look at this. I love it. Look, I
paid
promise
only
you guys, here's the receipt.
$11.25.
This happened. I love it. I love it. That was so great. All right, let's see Nintendo's first.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Nick Fury, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Nick
I'm
Fury.
new to the game. This is my first year doing YouTube. I decided to go with Madden 18.
Dude, this is already way more refined and better than my video was.
And so throughout, videos I release, it's going to be pretty much Madden, NBA 2K.
Chum Nasty, go down to the contact me or contact us section. Maybe it's just contact. Just click on the contact section, and my email address is there, and you can contact me directly through that.
Okay, and other games that I play, I like to play a lot of games, but
Nah,
I'm starting
Nintendo
out
man,
with
you
Madden.
missed my
This
video.
year, I will
You
be
saw my
doing
video, you feel better. No,
Madden
don't take your
League
headphones
for the
off.
first
Don't do
time
it.
Since playing Madden ever, and I'm actually really excited about that. So, for the most part, what's going to be happening is
William
I will be
Raymond,
doing,
this is what's come to in your life.
YouTube
Watching
videos
bad
about that
YouTube
league
videos.
and things throughout each week.
This is like a new thing this
hopefully,
channel has
if you guys
stumbled
like
upon
what you
thanks to
hear,
Gary from
if
Rock
you do,
Solid.
hit that subscribe button. And so this video that I'm doing right now is going to be about my impressions about Madden 18. Madden 18 just came out today for early access if you have EA access. It's a 10-hour trial. And so I put in about 2 hours of gameplay today. I will be putting in more throughout the week. But these are my just off the top hands-on impressions.
I didn't lump you in with Jay, did I? Whoops. What happened? You
So
stopped
this is
talking.
the first year
there you
that
go. Okay.
EA is letting Madden
Can't do
use
it. Come
the
on.
Frostbite
No,
engine.
no, no.
They used the Frostbite
Dude,
engine for
you'll
FIFA,
love me
last
making fun
year.
of my first
But this
video.
is the
That's
first
totally
year
going to
that
be my
Madden
video
will be
today.
using the
I couldn't
Frostbite
think of
engine
what to
in
do
FIFA
for a video
Red.
today,
They've
and
said
my
pretty much all
reaction of
Frostbite is
watching
done
my
for them this
video
year
is
basically,
so perfect I have to post
improved
it.
on visuals pretty much.
It's so bad.
And
It's
so
so
as far
bad.
as animations and things like that, there really hasn't been much of a change. But they did manage to fix some of the cheeses that were in the game that a lot of people did not like.
You want to cut of the revenue?
You know,
okay,
when
I
you
will
play
send you
competitive where it
all
was a little confusing, you just played online. So I'm just gonna go ahead
0.0000001
and
cent
go over
of that revenue.
But before I go over that, I would like to talk about the newest feature in this year's Madden, and that is, of course, a story mode, the long shot.
You guys is long shots. Well, I like long shots.
So the long shot is a story mode. Basically, what it's about is about this guy named Devin Wade, who played at the
Nintendo, this
University
is
of
not
Texas.
bad, dude. I mean, it's not
Something happened to Devin
great,
Wade,
but
which
it's
I don't
definitely
really
not
reveal
bad.
for spoilers, but something happened.
It's
to
not
Devin
nearly
Wade
as
while he was
bad
at
as the other
University of
videos we've
Texas,
been
and he
watching.
ended up quitting the University of Texas. And so, where you kick off the story is basically
No,
you
rock solid.
and your
It's
friend
far better
are
than
going to
Nintendo's
the
revenue
regional
sharing.
combine.
I said
to
I was giving
pretty
you
much
point
make
zero
your
zero
mark
zero
and try
zero
to make
zero
an
zero
NFL
zero
team.
zero zero 1 cent, not point zero 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 repeating cents.
And so this story mode, it's pretty similar to FIFA's story mode last year with Alex Walker. You and your buddy, you go to the combine, and when you get to the combine, you go through drills. In each drill, pretty much you do yourself. It's just an action that you got to do, you know.
Dude, in
you
like
drop back,
48
hit the left
more
stick, hit the right
months,
stick,
you'll
hit
be
the
able to
left
get a bag
trigger.
of chips.
You hit X to throw the ball in these drills, and you pretty much just go
Yeah,
through
the
that
Smash
in the
JT Endo
combine, and
profit
then
sharing
you
program,
end up,
exactly.
after that, running into a agent who asks you to start this reality TV show about
Krillin,
being
I
a
gotta
long
watch
shot
yours then.
and about you not making the NFL, and it's sort of a progression.
I'm
and
not
then that's
changing this
where
because it's
it
bad.
stops for
I'm
the
changing
trial,
it because
and
it's
then
not bad.
You will have to just wait and see what happens afterwards. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I think I'm really going to enjoy it when I do play it. So, I mean...
Let's go to the next one. Let's see Krillin's.
In this video, I'm going to show launching...
I can't even hear you. Hold on. Turn your way up.
From Google Drive. Yeah, you can run it from a little USB thumbstick, as well as an external hard drive if you want. But in this example today, I'm just going to show how to run it.
That's a good idea, Bland Bland.
Portable and say Google Drive. That's good. So if you want to sync it in multiple devices and be able to run it, and you don't have an external hard drive with space to transfer it from one computer to another, you can do so. And I'll show you.
Krillin,
Here,
this is
here's
hard to watch,
Launchbox.
man.
I'll just show my Google Drive. I'm showing right as it here. Let's highlight it. Google Drive.
I'm sorry,
Launchbox.
Paul. I'm sorry. Hey,
I'm just going to show with the simple basic.
it's worth your time. I
regular
promise, man.
Launch box. And as you see here, here's all my files I have. And
Now
I just
you
pick one.
hid the likes and dislikes. Is
And
that
as you
because you were
see
getting too
here-
many dislikes?
My emulator popped up. And
Does anyone have
It's not
Re-Res's
running.
first vid? Whoa, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. Turn it down. Turn it down. Does anyone have Re-Res's first video? Because I don't know how to find it without loading through every single video he's had ever.
Video games are one of the largest forms
Yes,
of
I
entertainment
am.
right now.
Let me do that
With
while
gaming
somebody
news,
else
items, and releases coming out
shares
every single
Re-Res's
week,
first
it's
video.
really hard to keep your head above the clouds and know exactly what's going on. So how do you keep ahead of everything?
Here you go, Gary. Holy crap, you almost have 40,000 views on this?
Welcome one and all again to the runway. The moment is finally here. We're out here on a glorious November day here at the Champaign County Flying Field, and I've got John Rudman with me and Jim Booker, two very experienced pilots who's going to help a newbie like me get this glow-powered plane up in the air. You guys as nervous about this as I am?
Oh man, this will be fun. You'll get it, Gary. Don't worry, man. John's got it under control. Literally.
That's right. John's going to go ahead. He'll be flying, or he'll have control of the master transmitter. I'll have the buddy box. So if I have any problems whatsoever, it's your fault.
I'm taking over.
Let's go have some fun.
This isn't bad at all, Gary. What are you talking about? Why are you saying this is worse?
Claire.
Yeah, I know. I heard the music. I was like, it's so familiar. I love it.
The order in which, I mean, this is pretty comfortable. It flies pretty similar right now. Flying as a 3-channel is like what my Spitfire does. It's not quite as quick though. I mean, I think that's an obvious reason just to get people more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
What's the order in which someone should take the?
I love how it has almost 40,000 views. And it has only 25 likes and 3 dislikes. That's so strange. How many comments? 16 comments. And they're all from Horizon Hobby.
You're used to, but it's a larger airplane. So
Is that why it doesn't feel?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Much different perception. The first things to remove would be the
First
speed
video
brakes on the
ever
landing
from Rock
gear.
Solid.
As you get through a few flights and let you build up a little bit of speed, you want to keep the NACA droops on the flaps for your first few landings.
Just extra.
Ah, okay, that would make
Along
sense.
with that, the airplane will not tip stall.
Now, what I've heard that term a lot. What is tip stalling?
Okay, I have the airplane.
Okay, go
Watch
ahead.
This.
Just go on videos and then sort by date. Okay. Yeah, because this isn't that bad. That's fine. That's a good video. And I'm killing your watch time on your very first video. Sorry.
Video games are one of the largest forms of entertainment right now.
Re-res. Oh, you can do... I've never even done that before. Here we go. Here's Re-res's first video.
I'm Shane Lewis, and this
Oh,
is
I just heard my wife close the door, so
Donkey
that means
Kong
she's
versus
home.
Popeye for
So
the
this is
Nintendo
going to be the last
Entertainment
video we do.
System. These two games are similar in many ways, but today we're going to find out which of the two is the better game. Way back in the early days of the Nintendo Entertainment System, a bunch of games released on the console were arcade ports, and these games were right out of the arcade. Heavy high score focus. Both games loop infinitely once you clear the so-called final stage, and both games feature a protagonist trying to rescue a damsel in distress. In
This
Donkey
isn't that
Kong,
bad.
You play the role of Nintendo's long-running mascot and plumbing enthusiast
I
Mario.
heard somebody say
Mario's only abilities in the game are
Jacksepticeye,
jumping
was
and
it? His
grabbing a
1,000
hammer that he
subscriber
used to
was...
attack incoming
Was
barrels.
it Jacksepticeye?
Each stage revolves around the player making their way to the top of each level and getting close enough to Donkey Kong until he grabs the girl and makes a run to the next stage. This comes to a head in the final stage when you must knock out Donkey
I heard that
Kong
this
by
is a
removing the
terrible
rib-
video for his 1,000 subscribers.
Top of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye and we just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Wow.
That is amazing. That is unbelievable.
So just to make everyone feel better, this guy has 18 million subscribers, and watch
A while
this.
ago, I started the channel a while back, but I started at like May or March, May. I kind of said to myself, right, I'll hit 1,000 subscribers before I go back to college in September, and it's mid-July right now, and we already hit that goal, and I think we're standing at like 1,009 as of recording this video right now, and that is unbelievable.
What's up,
I
Dr.
can't
V?
believe
How's it going?
1,009 people actually thought that my channel was good enough to subscribe to and actually watch my stuff. I mean, all I do is talk and play games and rabble on and on like an Irishman. And
Jacksepticeye.
very bad Irish accent. But thank you guys so much, every single one of you who have subscribed, or anyone who has ever watched any of my videos. That is a huge milestone for me. And to celebrate it, I'm going to do a sort of Q&A video. This isn't going to be it. This is just me telling you guys about the Q&A video.
You guys don't know who Jacksepticeye is? He has
So
18
anyone out
million
there who
subscribers.
wants me to do a Q&A or wants to know more about me or wants to know more
Yeah,
about
he's
my
kind of like
computer,
PewDiePie
my
Jr. He's
style,
gonna be
games
the
I
next
play, what
PewDiePie
games
once
I like,
PewDiePie moves on from
favorite games,
YouTube.
what's the best game of all time. Anything like that that you guys want to know, please just send me a question in the comment section.
So that's
or send
that's
me a
his
private
1,000
message if you
subscriber
don't like it.
video. Let's see Jacksepticeye now, what he sounds like now.
This in my sleep. But I've never slept a day in my life. What am I gonna do? All right, gotta fire this up. What are we doing? Oh God! Oh God! Oh.
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Oh, vomit! Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. Let me get you back on the straight and narrow. Oh my God! I can't even.
Yeah, Tark. Sure, I'll take that. You guys really don't know who Jacksepticeye is? Yeah, I don't know of him, but I could care less about him as well. I mean, I'm not even subscribed. I don't care. I don't care about people like this.
Handbook. Eyes only.
Yeah, it sucks. And he gets like 20,000 views an hour. He just posted this video. And look at this. 2,000 likes, 19 dislikes for a gameplay video. Are you kidding me?
So you go and cover forward
Terrible.
contents. Right. Eagle. Eagle!
I think he got popular because PewDiePie gave him a shout out like 8 years ago and talked about him in a couple videos, and then ever since then he's just exploded, of course.
Did I write it down somewhere? Is it this one? I doubt it's the
You
same
can't
one.
tell me he's as good. You can't tell me he's any better than anyone else that you watch.
Okay,
like really, I don't get it. People just get enamored with people. It's kind of like Justin Bieber fever.
Damn it.
Not that I like Justin Bieber.
Turns out I did not know what I was doing.
What's up, Super Andrew 64?
This is all Abacus, Portfolio, Kansas, Mask. I don't think these are any of the things I need. I think I need this afterwards when I'm doing something else. Code.
What's up, Scott? How's it going?
I write down the code somewhere. Telephone directory. Save time. Telephone number. No. Okay, I wasn't supposed to write it down, so I didn't. But then I forgot it. Can I seriously not, like, pull this off? Oh,
Well,
sorry.
I don't understand how somebody could have a Let's
No,
Play
it's not Dad.
channel
I want my dad.
with 18 million subscribers.
Oh.
That, like, blows my mind. It's not jealousy. It's more of a, like, how. It doesn't even make sense. I don't get it.
What?
Like, I feel like I could play a game and do exactly what he's doing right now, and the same people that watch him and love him would watch me and be like, you suck. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Hey, babe, welcome back. That's my wife.
There it is! I got it! Weird!
Dan TDM, never heard of him,
Yeah, I
Paul.
was supposed to just do that thing, and I thought
Dude,
I had
perfect.
the key written
Never
down
heard of
somewhere.
him.
Okay, that's fine. Code word reference Abacus. Okay, so we need to find
You
Abacus
played
on this.
Puyo with him? That's crazy.
Abacus, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
Rerez,
my
I follow him
God.
on Twitter. Seems like a good
System.exe
dude.
minus D minus E.
NES Addict, I would objectively agree with that, and usually I don't push myself over other people. Benediction, how's it going? Yeah, that's what I said. It's all the hype you got from PewDiePie. That's exactly what's wrong with YouTube. That's what I said at the very beginning of the stream. People get popular because they know popular channels. It's just like high school. It's just like
Okay, strap yourselves
it's
in.
just
Put
like
on
the
your big
corporate
boy
world.
pants.
If you know somebody in a high-ranking position, guess what? You'll be successful, whether
That
you're
looks
good or
right, that
not.
looks right to me. Okay, line number 2. What do we have?
What are we watching? I don't even know what we're watching. I don't know how we stumbled upon this. I'm sorry. This is his newest video. Video streaming is not a lot about who you know. It's all about who you know. It's 100% who you know. That's all it is, Benediction. Because you're a great streamer. Compared to Jacksepticeye, I would rather watch you. And that's not because I know you. It's because I prefer your style over his. I have you to thank. Thank. Quick, change the channel. Alright, let me end the stream here, and I will stream again in a couple of hours. My wife's got to take the kids to gymnastics, and when she does that, I will be live again.
Good job.
Look, give me 18 million subs, because I'm doing this while I'm talking. That's what he just did. I will play some Streets of Raging Justice again. I have to do that, Super Andrew, for sure. Peace out, Tarks. Thank you guys all for joining. Really appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot more fun than it probably should have been. But thank you all for coming by, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace.